Okay, hello, welcome back. Today, hopefully, well, we'll try at least, to see the end of the council, since this is going to be the last stream for, the week, and also next week, because next week I am not there. I am traveling once again, this time for the entire week, so, yeah. No stream, so I'll try to do a little extra and see if we can finish the last two episodes we have today. So it's probably going to be a bit of an extra long stream. So yeah, so let's not waste any time and jump right into it. Okay, so last time we got our hand cut off, and I was very perplexed as the state of affairs. So yeah.
I sense that Mr. Peru is about to surprise us too.
I believed in him. I followed him to the best of my ability. I championed his ideas, defended his decisions, and then, without even realizing it, I became lost.
Now that I've told you everything, you want to take my place, do you? No. I am Emily. You are wasting your time. Louis knows very well how to tell us apart.
Someone had the bang coming from the Duchess's room, and she isn't answering.
Louis, you really must learn to conceal your weaknesses better, if you don't want your foes to use them against you.
Our desire is to steer the destiny of our respective countries for the good of all, and to no longer suffer the random hazards of history.
It is the natural order of things, Monsieur de Richet. There have always been men who govern other men. That is simply the way it is.
History forgets them with a disconcerting facility. No one speaks about them, and yet they whisper in the ears of kings and presidents.
Okay.
Filthy swine! I'm going to open this damn door and skin you alive! You're not going to get the better of us!
Mother?
Louis, you've come around. How do you feel?
A little lighter.
It hurts. Mother? I can't feel my arm.
Louis, I had to cauterize it with what I could find.
Where's my arm?
We'll get through this, Louis. Don't worry. I think I found a solution. You'll see.
We gotta leave. No, don't put your arm in there.
Louis, we can't leave without it. It's our last chance. I need to see this through to the end. I must do it. We've done it, Louis. Look.
Stubborn as a mule.
Come on, up you get. I'll help you. Easy does it. You've lost a lot of blood.
And now what?
Let's take what we came for.
I want to know how she managed to... Yeah, what did I get wrong?
Wait. I've gotta know what I did wrong.
That is one fearsome mechanism. In fact, if I hadn't watched you beforehand, I would never have found the right combination.
Tell me, where did I go wrong?
At the end?
Well, how did you manage to crack the puzzle?
Then I had to link the crown of thorns to the date of the crucifixion, according to the exegesis. But I failed to understand the first time. With that theme in mind, I chose 26M, which represents the 26th of March. To conclude, I had to use the armillary sphere to find the moon corresponding to the day of the crucifixion, which turned out to be in the first quarter. All that was left to do was to link all those elements on the same axis.
So it doesn't tell me what I got wrong. The fuck? Whoa. Burning bridges.
But where are we?
I don't know, but we better not hang around.
Hanging around. We'd better keep up our guard.
Be careful, Mother. As if me saying that will make any difference. Knowing Mortimer, I wouldn't be surprised if he rigged his crypt with traps.
So you think the door is not enough?
Do you want to wager your other hand?
You've got a point there. We have to find that weapon. What do you know about the Holy Lance, Louis?
The what?
The Lance of Longinus the Centurion.
Oh.
Yes. The centurion that pierced the side of Christ with his lance. That weapon naturally became a holy relic.
Exactly.
Seriously? You don't really believe that fable, do you?
Every fable is founded on true events. I'm not saying that everything adds up, but imagine if it really did exist.
Very well. Now what?
Well, now you know what you need to find.
Pardon?
I have to get to the wharf to prepare our departure. Let's get off this cursed island as quickly as we can. We shall come back when we are ready and armed.
But hang on.
Louis, let's first get to safety. We shall come back when we have the upper hand. Fear not. You take care of getting the lance. It's imperative. I'll take care of preparing our departure.
Hang on. At least tell me everything you know about this lance.
But I have never seen it. There's nothing else I can say, Louis. Well, you can always go snooping around Mortimer's study. I remember seeing paintings of Longinus there.
I want to know why she shot Emma.
Hang on a second.
What's the matter?
Why did you shoot Emily's sister?
Do you really think now is the right time for this?
Yes.
I want to know, Mother. Why did you betray her?
Listen, Louis. I don't think you've really understood my interest in the Al-Azif. It's not just simple curiosity about some old relic.
You tried to kill her.
And I had no choice, for crying out loud. It must not fall into the hands of the demons, or we are all doomed, don't you see? Listen, I don't know exactly what it contains, but I prefer to be one step ahead. If they want it, there must be a reason. And even if I don't know what it is, I want to stop them for safety's sake, no matter what.
Nothing will stop you if I understand correctly. Not even—
Enough, Louis. If you could see the extent of their power as I do, then you would understand what I'm saying.
All right, we'll do it your way.
One more thing. If they find you in possession of the lance, they won't let you get away with it. Choose only one and hide it under your jacket so you don't get caught with it. Then run and meet me on the wharf.
And if I get caught?
If they catch you in possession of the lance, we're all doomed. Do you understand?
Perfectly.
Good. And go talk to Piaggi. He's the one who probably knows the most about this.
Okay, there's this whole shit ton of information. The game runs really well here. What the fuck? Oh, never mind. No. Oh, is fluctuating a lot. Just because of the fires. Wonder. Okay, so questioning Cardinal Piaggi about the Holy Lands. Okay, so we know that the Cardinal was oh, there we go. The fuck? Or a loading screen. A weird loading area, okay. That was incredibly weird. But we know that the Cardinal was providing like replicas or something that was akin to a lance to Mortimer. We managed to find out that we managed to find out that much after by spying on Volner and Piaggi discussing. But yeah, the more it goes, the more I feel like my own mother is trying to manipulate me. So yeah. Alright, is anybody going to mention my arm? Oh.
Atrus, the Miller brothers. Mother expressly forbade me from reading it.
Really? Maybe now's the time to give it a look-see. Oh, I could unlock that. Ah. Cardinal. Push him.
Your Eminence, would you have a moment to spare?
Not now, Louis. Please, leave me alone.
I beg your pardon?
I want to be alone.
Very well. I'm only searching for information about the lance of Longinus, the soldier. If you could...
are not listening to me. You are playing with fire.
I heard you speak to Mr. von Volner about it, and I was wondering if you could tell me something about it.
That was a private conversation. How could I have known that he was listening to us?
I see what you mean.
Louis, don't push it. Leave while you still can.
Your Eminence, are you all right? Your Eminence, are you with me? Can you turn around, please?
What do you want to know about the Holy Lance, Louis?
Your Eminence, turn around.
This is the weapon used by a Roman centurion on the very day Christ was nailed to the cross.
Look at me.
Longinus thrust his lance in the right side of Jesus.
Please.
As you wish.
His nose is bleeding.
So you are looking for the Holy Lance of Longinus, are you?
Holy shit. Okay, he's not...
No, I was wondering about it myself.
Oh, Louis. It's even worse than I thought. I believe you when you say you've only come to find out more. But in that case, it means that Sarah didn't even tell you the point of it all. Because, believe me, you are looking for it. You are looking for the lance. You should know, you are not the only one. Lord Mortimer has spent a good part of his life and his fortune trying to find it. Never will he let you have it. But tell me, before going any further, have you spoken to anyone else about this?
No. You are the first I've spoken to about it, Your Eminence.
Come now, Louis. Are you quite sure of that?
Yes.
Yes, my mother knows about it.
Of course, Sarah. Who else?
That's all.
No one else.
What are you going to use the lance for, exactly?
Protect myself. Shit. I don't have anything. Oh, wait. No, I have that.
I need it.
Why?
You won't understand.
Try me, Louis.
I need to protect myself with it.
Louis, I thank you for your sincerity. I shall answer you about Longinus. You deserve to be told. His spear-headed lance did indeed pierce the side of the Messiah. His blood gushed out, covering the head of the lance. It was covered in the blood of Christ.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Eminence.
You are welcome. Be careful, Louis. You are on a perilous path. Don't follow Sarah's demons, my boy. Don't delve too deeply into her delusions, or you won't be able to come back. The demons that she is frantically trying to drive away are in her own mind. Take good care of yourself. God keep you.
Yeah. I mean... The
lock is surrounded by a triple circle.
Do I have the key for that? Yeah, I'm starting to have doubts about everything, to be honest. Really. Possible information for specialist in our sacred text. Can we see that?
Christ Crucified by Velasquez. Look, someone's left a note there. Reserved for the Duke of Alquidia.
We could go and speak to Volner again. We could try and go and speak to Volner. But yeah. Look for more clues, or go pick one spear. Cardinal is T-posing. This is a pretty good song by Powerwolf called Cardinal Sin. Really good one, I really like it. Oh, is this Washington? Is anybody gonna say anything about my arm?
Good evening, Mr. President.
Good evening.
Ask him what he knows about the Holy Lands.
I'm back on the trail of my mother again. I don't have time to explain, but would you know anything about the Holy Lance?
That's good news. But be careful, Louis. You might end up getting noticed.
Do you know anything or not?
No, I regret I don't. But why not ask von Wallner? Theology is his field, after all.
That's an idea. In that case, I'll try and find him.
You are keeping up the good work, I see. But I'm telling you, keep your guard up. Everyone is rather on edge right now.
You're right. Thanks for everything, Mr. President.
See you later.
Okay. Okay, where could we find Volner? The Duchess of Hillsborough. Godoy. My room. There's Cardinal. Well, I could go and take a look at the Cardinal's room.
The Cardinal's not in his room. I bet he went back to stuffing himself.
His Holiness Pope Pius VI, by Pompeo Petoni. This should help Piaggio feel at home.
Ooh, nice. Royal jelly. Coin. Ah, three circles. That's the one in the red salon.
My dear Giuseppe, poor health forbids me from joining you. Please thank Sir Gregory for his invitation to Lord Mortimer's. I'm convinced you'll be able to strengthen our agreements. Please tell Sir Gregory that his enterprise concerning our friend, Cardinal Bishop Chiaramonti, is following its course. I place my trust in you. May God bless you and give you protection.
Okay. Damn. Quite a nice room that he has. Oh. A bunch of shit, nice.
Amber crystals.
Oh, nice.
The Lying Girl by Boucher. Here's a painting of mischievous eroticism. I wonder what Piaggio must think of this.
Well, we've got another one right here.
Venus and Cupid with a Satyr by Correggio. Innocence, indiscretion, and lechery. Giuseppe must love that.
I mean, I know the Romans were notoriously horny, but come on. He's a fucking cardinal. I can make that. Alright. Am I going the wrong way? No. Alright, what do we have here? Washington. Not here. Oh, that's Elizabeth's room. Von Volner.
It seems like he isn't here.
So it would seem. Is there anything you can get?
A chemistry set. That's not surprising coming from von Volner. So, let's see what Volner has in his bookcase.
Oh god.
I don't know where to begin. I've never heard of most of these works.
Piaggio told me it was the shape of a boar spear. So, what's a boar spear?
Richet?
Damn, that's all I need. Maybe he knows something about the lands.
What happened? You've lost. Ah, how horrible. Your hand.
It's an accident. To tell you the truth,
An accident? Are you joking? You have lost your hand, Louis. We've got to do something.
It's been done. I've been given treatment, rest assured. I admit that I didn't truly realize the consequences of my recklessness. So, just stay calm.
Yes, of course. But, Louis, it's your hand.
I know. Please, look, there's nothing I can do about it. I know, I made a mistake, but it's too late now. It was an accident. I only wanted to inspect the place to find my mother and, well, I fell into a trap. The result is appalling, I grant you that, but at least I can guarantee that we're all perfectly safe here on this island.
And you joke about it? Am I dreaming?
No, sir, but let's be realistic. So many world leaders brought together in one place, and there are no safeguards? The error indeed stems from my recklessness. I went looking here and there in search of my mother, and I had an accident. It's my own fault.
Fine. We will drop this incident. Why are you here? What are you doing in my room?
Stop right there, criminal scum. I have run out of things to read. Ooh. The lances. I was looking for you. Yeah.
Sir, perfect timing. I was looking for you.
You were looking for me? Well, here I am. What can I do for you?
I was wondering if you might help me.
You're the one looking for the lance.
No,
Don't take me for a fool. You are looking for the holy lances.
Pretend not to refer him to Alaziv. Ooh. What are you so afraid to? I'm only looking for the right one. Fuck. What are you so afraid of?
What's the matter? You seem completely panicked at the idea I might be interested in this relic.
No, that's not true.
What are you so afraid of?
I'm not afraid.
You know Mortimer's got it, so you're not worried that I'd give it back to him.
What are
so
you?
Why are you so terrified of me being able to find it?
You have no idea what it is you're looking for. What are you playing at, Richet? Mortimer's the one who has that cursed lance.
How long have you been looking for it?
Ah, I see. You want it, and so you plan to steal it from Mortimer.
For a long time. Isn't that right?
Why, you little swine! You're planning to give it to Sir Gregory. You're looking to double-cross me and Piaggi too.
What on earth is he talking about?
What? Make up for Piaggi's mistakes. For you, Volner. Yes, my beloved.
But calm yourself, goddammit. You're the one I'm trying to help.
What? What?
I heard you talking with His Eminence, and it seemed to me that this story about the lances had put you in a tight spot. I was only trying to be helpful.
But why didn't you tell me straight away?
Seeing as I hadn't found it, I didn't want to commit myself too quickly. If I'd failed, I would have looked like a beginner.
I understand. I thought you were trying to manipulate me. But
No.
Excuse me. I got a little bit carried away. But you can't get ahead by staying in the shadows on a case like this. There are already several of us searching for the lance of Longinus. And it would be smarter to pool our information.
Unfortunately, I've barely made any progress. I'm still trying to find out what the original lance really looked like.
Let me reassure you, we've all been there, given the number of copies there are in existence. It also took us quite some time to discover its true shape. Many believe the central part of the head of the lance to be covered in gold, whereas, in truth, its center is made of an alloy of copper and iron.
That does make sense. In those times, a centurion wouldn't have any chance of possessing a lance made of gold.
That is the perversion of Christian idolatry. A copper lance could not have been noble enough to pierce the side of Christ.
Anyway, thank you, sir.
You're welcome, Louis. Keep me posted as to your research. We're bound to end up recovering it.
I'm counting on it. See you later.
What is going on? Lance is copper rimmed. Alright. Let's go back in Mortimer's study. Oh, there we go. That's Longinus.
Longinus is holding the Holy Lance in his left hand, and I'll bet he's holding the sponge soaked in holy blood in the other hand. Yes! Here we can see that the Holy Lance is represented in the shape of a spear. I better make sure I check this twice. It's a work that dates from the Renaissance. There's nothing to say that it's not based on erroneous elements.
Recover the information.
This work is an order from Lord Mortimer. All the details have been conceived with a specific goal in mind. Upon closer examination, you can see that even the style clashes with that of most of the other works in the manor. No, if Mortimer has taken special care as the conception and the exhibition of this painting in his study, in the same way as for the Nightmare painting, it must be of some significance. And that is indeed the true shape of the Holy Lance, a spear shape.
Okay. Well, is there blood here? No, it's just the marble floor. Okay then. Well, let's go and just pick a lance, I guess. Fuck it, we ball then. I'm getting really perplexed by everything because unless I missed something, like everybody, like what? I mean, maybe it's me not like doing everything like as the developers intended it to be, or how they intended it to be. Maybe I'm just dumb and completely something, so like multiple things completely flew over my head, which is not impossible, but I don't know, I feel like I'm being manipulated to recover the lance for my mother, and my mother is like the demon, and like Mortimer is like fucking safeguarding the lance or whatever. Or maybe my mother is just like fucking insane.
The Bible must mean the lance which finally took the life of Christ. The four Gospels each give an account of the death of Christ. Let's see what they can tell me about the lance.
According to Matthew.
There's nothing about the lance in this account of the crucifixion.
Okay.
This apostle does not mention the lance in his description of the death of Christ. Ah, there.
When they came to Jesus and saw that he was dead already, they broke not his legs, but one of the soldiers with a shimmering lance pierced his side, and forthwith there came out blood and water. And he that saw it bore witness, and his record is true, and he knoweth that he saith true, that ye might believe.
A shimmering lance? What is this telling me?
I don't know, man. Find a clue for what the clans look like. Know who it is. Shimmering lance.
Medieval Hermetic traditions evoke the idea of using noble materials for relics, which the monasteries often made themselves in order to attract pilgrims. Of course, they had to inspire greatness. So here, we might think of gold, whereas a centurion could not have hoped for anything better than copper at the time. The true lance would not have been a luxurious weapon.
Okay. So that confirms it, basically. Is there something over there? It's a very weird crypt.
This sarcophagus is engraved with the name of Clemens III. Good God! The one whose cross allowed me to enter.
Translate.
Clemens III, Clément III in French.
How come his tomb ended up here and not in the Vatican?
Oh, fucking no. This is a very large crypt. Which seems very weird inside of this island.
This one has no name. I wonder who it was for.
Yes, I wonder. Would it be perhaps mine? Ah. Oh, what is this?
I can see that this spear has a so-called leaf shape. It is copper rimmed. I can see the tip is engraved with the symbol of the Eye of Ra.
Alright, obviously it's not that one. The spears are like dispersed everywhere? So we find like a shimmering, maybe copper, yeah, copper iron. Oh.
I can see that this lance has a so-called leaf shape. It is made entirely of iron. I can see that the tip is engraved with the symbol of the sun.
Symbol of the sun. I mean, to me a boar spear would be like thin. And not like leaf shaped. Oh.
Devil's thorn.
Oh. What is it? Is it the Tomb of Christ?
Flavius Aetius. It was cut a long time ago. You can tell by the rough hacks of the tool and the patina of the stone. This sarcophagus is very ancient. I'd say it's several centuries old.
Okay. Oh god, there's a shit ton of them. Didn't notice that. I feel like this is where I need to go, so let's go explore a bit. See if we can.
This sarcophagus has been ravaged by time. It's sort of ageless, I guess. It's entirely sculpted.
Decipher the
These
inscription.
symbols, these grooves, cuneiform script. This is humanity's oldest alphabet, the language of Babel. Sadly, no one today even knows how to decipher it. There's also some text engraved beneath in ancient Greek, Sargon.
Yeah. Ooh. Royal honey, royal jelly. Okay. Oh. Okay, that's more like it.
This lance has got a blade in the shape of a spear. Its blade is in iron or steel, I think. I can make out a rising sun engraved on the tip.
Ooh. Okay, this is a strong contender. We have a strong contender here. Do we have any? Oh, that's not it.
We can see that this lance has a leaf shape, and, well, it's in gold. I can see that a crucifix is engraved on the tip, just barely visible.
Okay.
take a look at this lance here. It has a very special leaf shape. It is copper rimmed, and I can see a fish symbol engraved on the tip.
A fish? Ah.
I can see that this lance has the shape of a boar spear. The blade is partially coated in copper, and I can just make out the symbol of the Eye of Ra engraved on the tip.
Okay, but why would it have the symbol of the Eye of Ra? Hello, Ferris. Yes, you are right. You are right. He still acts. Well, he does hold his hand or a stump, but yeah.
I can see this lance has a spear shape, it is copper rimmed, and it has been engraved with the symbol of the Christian fish on the tip.
No fish. You'll not be able to concede. You're welcome. Okay. According to Volner's info, the lance is copper rimmed. Piaggi told me it was the ship and a boar spear. The painting on Longinus was it had the shape of a spear. I noticed on the painting on Longinus that it had the shape of a spear, which is what Mortimer's opinion confirmed. Okay.
This lance has a leaf shape. It is copper rimmed. The symbol of the Christian fish is engraved on the tip.
And I'm trying to think. Who's doing that?
The sarcophagus of Lord Mortimer.
Uh-huh.
Let's see what we can find here.
Shit.
It's the only sarcophagus in this crypt which appears to bear the Mortimer family name. What ancestor can it be? There's no inscription.
Dig it
It's the
also.
only sarcophagus in this crypt which
Okay,
appears
never
to bear
mind.
the Mortimer family name. What ancestor can it be? There's no inscription.
There's no inscription.
Let's see what we can find here.
Try to open it.
It's far too heavy. I'm not going to be able to do it on my own.
Of course not. What the fuck? What?
The sarcophagus of Lord Mortimer.
What is happening? What the fuck? It's There has to be a bug. It cannot be. Glitches are glitching indeed. Holy shit.
What about this lance? It's got a spear shape. And the blade is partly made of copper. A barely visible crucifix is engraved on the blade.
I mean, come on, it has to be this one, right? It has to be this one. Spear shape, boar spear. It has to be this one. I just want to make sure I went everywhere. Yeah, I can't go there. Can I go down? Whoop. No, I can't. And come on, it has to be this one or like one of these two. We could try and get more info, but actually, fuck it, we will. I'm sure there's the correct answer. I'm sure the correct answer is deducible fairly easily if you look for more info, but eh. I mean, this game is like choices. Choices matter in this game, so I just well complete the game.
I must be sure of my choice. I can't get it wrong. Am I sure this is the one to take?
Well, yeah, I'll take the lance. Yoink. Infiltrator. I mean, what if none of them are the real Lance or Longinus? Alright. Time to escape. Got a bunch of royal jelly. Good, I got 2. Yeah. Nothing else. Okie dokie. Is it gonna be buggy again? Oh, no, never mind. Let's go. I'm pretty sure we are going to be intercepted. I mean, I cannot see this not happening. Okay. Using the lance of Longinus, I've succeeded extracting from his I explored the crypt of the Mortimers. I have not found all the clues we identify. Okay, I did not find all the copies of the lance of Longinus kept by Mortimer. Ah, okay. But there was more. Right.
I'm already pressed for time as it is. Mother's waiting for me on the wharf.
On the wharf. Why not? Let's be athletic. Oh. Can equip multiple. Okay. Okay, so back out. Not here. Oh.
Golden elixir.
Nice.
I'll keep it for later.
Indeed. So we just need to go back to... hello.
Your nose everywhere again.
Wow, what's the matter with him? Excuse me, monsieur. I don't follow you.
I haven't come all this way just to fail so close to the goal.
Why? What are you talking about?
I am talking about what you are doing. This conference is going to boost my career. There is no question of me letting you ruin everything. I just surprised Piaget and Volner talking. You are about to rob Mortimer. Give me what you took from him, immediately.
Let's keep calm, please. I don't know what you're talking about. I'll have to cut this short, quick.
Make him see sense.
I don't know what you're going on about, and I don't have time for this right now.
Don't bank on getting rid of me so easily, de Richet. Where have you been?
Where have I been? I'm looking for my mother. Trust me. Bro, trust me. Okay, he's not immune.
Mortimer tell you could trust me?
Yes, but...
So, I'm working for him right now, and you're wasting my time with your questions. Look, if he hasn't taken you into his confidence, then you shouldn't know yet.
I'll soon figure out what you are up to. And I am convinced that you have indeed robbed Mortimer. The game is up. Give me what you took from him.
You know, this is becoming an obsession with you.
Show me what you are carrying, or I will call the servants.
Give him a rare manuscript. Orchis Delicarium.
Very well. Fair is fair. You've exposed me. Here. This is what I took from him. Look, I'm sorry. I acted on a bizarre impulse.
I don't know either, and frankly, you have disappointed me.
Yeah, blah
That
blah
said,
blah.
It is not as bad as I thought it would be. Right. We'll leave it there. I'm glad that things have been cleared up.
So, are we finished here?
Indeed we are. I shall leave you.
That's right. Go play somewhere else. See you later, monsieur.
Yeah, fuck off.
Come on. I have to hurry up and join my mother at the wharf now.
God. Am I gonna be intercepted by freaking everybody? Oh! Portrait gallery. Go over there. Whoop. That's the conference room. Oh, I can't go there. What the fuck? Can I go up? I can't go. Oh, okay. I have to go through the salon. The portrait gallery. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. I'm just walking with my hand, one less hand. Yes, yes. Come on, another confrontation. The red salon. Oh. No, it was over. Was it this one? Yes.
The lock is surrounded
We
by
can
a
open
triple
this.
circle.
We have the key, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, let's fucking go!
All right, I've retrieved everything.
Holy shit! We got so much. I am trapped.
Louis. Perfect timing.
As luck would have it.
Come, my boy. I would like to have a word with you.
There we are trapped. I guess I can't go away. Oh, what is this? Oh.
Come closer, please. It's time we had a little chat. I wanted you... Oh no, your hand. Damn it, no. So that's it. She's prepared to use you.
What do you mean?
It wasn't enough for her to lose her hand. She had to make you lose yours too. I cannot permit this to continue. Louis, it's time you found out the truth. I've been observing you since you arrived. I see you running all over the grounds in search of Sarah. I would like to prevent her from leading you even further down the wrong road. You see, Sarah and I have known each other for a very long time, Louis. I am aware of her theory. About me, about Gregory, about the demons. She's right. Look at me. I have inhabited this body since 1191. For the last 602 years, I have been this dear William Mortimer.
Pass? What? How many of there are you? Do they manipulate thoughts? Since when have demons been among us? Other questions. How can I believe him? Why tell me all this? What's happening with my mother? What are their intentions regarding men? What exactly is a demon?
How would you qualify your species scientifically?
Good question. What is your area of expertise?
Physics.
I'd say physics.
So, consider us like the mechanical vibration of fluids.
You mean sound?
That's right. The physical properties of acoustics are very similar to those of our abilities. Imagine us as something like waves.
Okay.
What are the demon's projects for humanity?
Our aim has long since been to protect humanity from itself. On the other hand, although we give them the impulse to succeed, we don't all agree as to the path they take to achieve it.
What has my mother got to do with all this?
She embarked on a crusade many years ago to kill all the demons.
How did you react to that?
That must have upset you. I imagine you retaliated.
No, I'm afraid she never forgave me.
Forgave what?
We met when she was still just a young woman. I appeared to her in a different form because I didn't want to reveal the identity of Lord Mortimer at that time. She was looking for someone interested in the occult to decipher an ancient book. We spent many years together until I revealed my true nature to her.
The old book was Al-Azif, wasn't it?
Did she speak about it?
Not so long ago, yes.
Indeed, it was already Al-Azif. She wanted to unlock the secrets.
Well, what is an Al-Azif?
And you truly have the power to manipulate the thoughts of men.
That's right. Every demon has the capacity to infiltrate the minds of men and to read and steer their thoughts.
What are these
Can you tell me more about your capacities, your supernatural powers?
Supernatural? From my point of view, they are perfectly natural. Well, Louis, just because the monkey does not fly doesn't mean that we should consider the bird a supernatural creature. We are all part of a grand design. We are simply made like this. By developing our art, we are able to read thoughts as well as write in the minds of men. It is possible for us to make them bow to our desire, but it doesn't work without leaving some scars.
He's the devil, nah.
Lucifer, the fallen archangel, left heaven accompanied by 133,306,668 angels. Is it true that there are that many of you?
No, I assure you, Louis. Forget your Bible class. It's ridiculous. We are not angels. We don't have wings. There is certainly nowhere near 1,000,000 of us. And for that matter, no sacred human text represents us correctly. There are several families, and the family to which I belong has 8 siblings, including Gregory and myself.
Sir Gregory is your brother?
Yes, what can I say? You can't choose your family. But it is very difficult to know exactly how many of us there are because a large number of our kind remain hidden or never reveal themselves even to us.
Okay.
Continue.
Louis, it's time you opened your eyes. Come, you'll soon see.
After you.
What if I stab him with the lance? Does he die? Is there a connection to Elizabeth?
Did what happened to Elizabeth Adams have anything to do with you?
Unfortunately, the poor girl became an issue between us, in spite of herself. A family of demons is still a family, and as in all families, there are disputes. Elizabeth's family, the Adams, has always been under the patriarchal control of my father. As he and myself are not really on very good terms, sending poor Elizabeth here was terribly rude of him, really.
You did accept, though.
No, I would say rather I was presented with a fait accompli by Gregory, and, went along with the intention of helping her. But this is my castle, and everyone is the master of their own home.
Okay.
You're the one who killed her.
The poor girl was condemned, Louis. Don't you think it better that she stopped living like a slave, being mentally raped by my father since the day she was born?
Well, I don't know, because all these people seem insane. I mean, yeah, I mean, if you say what if it's true, yeah, I mean, you're not wrong.
Maybe you're right.
Why conference? Well, that's easy.
So, von Borchert, he was looking for the Al-Azif for you.
Exactly. Al-Azif has always belonged to my family, Louis. And with good reason. My father wrote much of it. Can you tell me what you've done with...
What? You mean the Al-Azif?
No, I already know that. Sarah came here with it and got rid of it. I was thinking of von Borchert. He isn't essential, but he is a trusted person.
He's a prisoner at our headquarters in Paris.
All right. I hope I've answered all your questions, Louis. Come, I've something to show you.
There is one question that remains to be answered. Why me? Why tell me all of this?
Oh, haven't you guessed yet?
Needs the support of the order. He wants to retrieve this. He wants to retrieve the spear. I can see where he's going with this. You need me?
I mean, it's obvious you want me on your side, but that doesn't explain why you're telling me all these truths.
Louis, this conference is indeed of capital importance to me. And yes, I want you on my side. But that's not the main reason that compels me to confide in you.
What is it then?
Look, we are of the gods, Louis. Always have been. You, as much as me, you are one of us, Louis. You too are a demon.
Are you serious?
You know it. Deep down inside, you know I am telling you the truth. Where do you think that natural, charismatic presence comes from? Your talent must already have manifested itself somehow. Have you ever had any visions?
No. Stop it. It's absurd.
Have you never found yourself suddenly inside someone else's body without knowing why?
No.
Whilst asleep, maybe? That's how it often happens the first time. Your spirit wanders unconsciously.
My mother can't have lied to me about that.
It's true. Your real mother would never have lied to you.
What do you mean?
Louis, I would rather you found this out from her own lips, but it's important that you know. Sarah is not your mother.
What?
I'm sorry you had to find out this way, Louis. But you must know the truth before you commit an irreparable act.
No, no, it's not possible.
You are my son.
What?
Liar! Well, well. So now you're his bastard. You really took me for a fool. Don't make a move, you clowns!
Everybody keep calm.
Don't say a word or I'll shoot your kid! Not so clever now, are we? At last I found a way to put the pressure on you, Mortimer.
Look, just calm down, monsieur.
You stopped me from ending it all. Because of you, I've had to pay for it. You don't know what it's like. He's in your head. He's in your soul. I never want to feel that again.
Jack, I did not betray you.
You're just like him.
Whatever is lying. I'd also like to know what's happening.
Monsieur Peru, I don't even know what this is all about.
It's quite simple. You're like them.
If that's enough to make me unforgivably evil, then I prefer you shoot. But I don't feel as if I've changed. I'm still the same man I was an hour ago.
They will corrupt you. It's inevitable.
And I won't be able to resist, like you are now?
Well...
Give me the benefit of the doubt. Think about it a moment.
So, what are you gonna do now? You've just found out your true nature. What difference does it make?
Make him believe that you already knew that it won't make any difference. I don't know, I haven't thought about it. Nothing, I'm still the same.
Jack, I can assure you that what Lord Mortimer just told me makes no difference.
That's what you think. But you're already in his hands. And you don't even know it, Louis.
No, Jack, it's the contrary. Everything that's been happening here has been carefully planned by the Golden Order for months. And everything is going exactly as planned. Lower your weapon. It's all right. It's over. You'll make it through. And you're going to get your life back.
You're just like him. You are already. You can't see it, or you don't want to see it, but it's already too late. In fact, I haven't got any choice.
You always have a choice. You know very well what will happen to you if you shoot me.
And demons will always exist. I would be a good demon. Doesn't know Mortimer very well, in fact. If he shoots, there'll be no one to stop Mortimer, your daughter. I think we're gonna get shot if we say this, but...
You're going to be held accountable,
oh.
And you will lose everything, starting with your freedom, and then your head.
I told you, I don't care.
Not about yourself, maybe, but what about your daughter? It wouldn't be the same for her, would it?
Shut up! Shut up!
She will be alone, in a world that you know is hostile. What will become of her?
That's true, but...
Don't abandon her. Not a second time. It's your last chance, my friend. It's over. Come now, monsieur.
You know what I told you. Evil and good depend on you, and not on your nature.
Yes, it's true, and the same holds true for all of us.
Monsieur Peru, I am willing to overlook this latest scene. You can thank my son for that. I think, however, that you ought to take your leave for your good and ours, as well as that of your daughter.
Okay. That was something.
Not too shaken up. You've experienced many significant events since your arrival.
Yes.
You can say that again.
For now, I think you ought to find Sarah, my son. You ought to talk things over with her.
So she's been lying to me all along?
Let her justify herself. What's done is done. Sarah must explain herself. You must clear the air. We'll have all the time we need to talk afterwards. But all in good time. Before you join her, I'd like to give you something. As a demon, I would like to introduce you to your first talent.
What do you mean?
Open your mind, my son. Relax. You hold immense power. It's already there inside you. Empty your mind of all thoughts. Just let me show you the way.
I should relax.
Open your mind. Hear my voice. Feel the vibrations and listen to what has been happening to you deep inside, but which you have been concealing. Trust yourself. It's all already in there.
I can hear something.
Now breathe.
It's a sound, very faint.
That's right. Concentrate on it. My voice is growing fainter, but I am here.
Whispers, words, mixed voices.
Focus on one of them. Don't be afraid.
I sense a stream. Some words are clear, but not all of them.
Let them enter into your mind.
I hear them. Now I can hear a clear voice.
Well done, Louis. Congratulations.
What was it?
You are now able to read people's minds.
What?
You heard me. From now on, whenever a human speaks to you, you will be able to read their current thoughts. So, if you need to know something in particular from someone, all you have to do is make them think about it.
Okay. But I would break their spirit.
But I'd be violating their minds, wouldn't I?
No, nothing of the sort. You won't really be penetrating their psyches. Let's just say you'll be picking up residual signals emitted by their thoughts. It isn't intrusive at all, rest assured. There are also a few rules you need to know that govern this talent when used between ourselves. You can read the thoughts of demons as well as of humans. But be careful. A demon more experienced than yourselves will know that you are spying, and will often react quite violently. It's considered bad form to play around the psyche of another demon. It's a question of courtesy. But let's be clear. What is most considered bad form is getting caught. So I would advise against trying to read the thoughts of Gregory, for example.
Home?
Yes, the old grump is touchy, and rather a stickler about the conventions. On that note, go and see Sarah, Louis. Otherwise, she might leave without you. We'll continue this discussion later if you want. Just join me in my study when you've finished.
What the fuck is happening? In thought reading, you are now able to hear the superficial thoughts of your interlocutors. Each use of your mind reading costs 1 essence point. Can earn 1 essence back when confronted. Can earn 1 back when confronted to an immunity. 2 while exploiting a vulnerability. 3 by consuming Devil's Thorn. Okay.
Let's see what Mortimer's thinking about.
He is thinking he might not have been clear enough with you. When I told you not to try to read into Gregory or her experienced demons, it also applied to me, of course.
You can hear me think?
Of course I can. I can sense you. For the moment, your mind shines like 1,000 lights because you haven't yet mastered the art of concealment from the psyches of others. So, I give you a weapon, and the first thing you do is try.
Well, I have to test it. Come on.
If my intentions were evil, you would already be at my mercy. So be very careful on whom you use the talent.
All right.
Okay.
On that note, I'd better be going. I'm expected.
One more thing. If you want to know the truth about your birth, ask her about Paris, 1763. At 12 Rue des Martyrs. That's where she disemboweled your mother to steal you from me.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck? Good
It's not that I
damn.
regret all these discussions, but I must hurry to the wharf.
This is fucking straight up Cannibal Corpse song title. Disemboweled birth. Make a cool song. Okay, let's go and find, well, mother, quote unquote.
You manipulated us all. You're going to pay.
What is
Jesus.
at stake here far outweighs our personal
Our
interests.
personal interests. You betrayed me.
Emily, no!
Aha, I won't bring Emma back. What do you mean you betrayed me?
But wait, how has Sarah betrayed you?
I don't believe it. You still don't get it. I'm not Emily, stupid.
You went as far as killing your own sister?
You're the one who pointed her out. You only have yourself to blame.
Oh, dear God.
Surprise, Sarah. You can't just get rid of me like that, you old hag.
Do you realize what you did?
I really loved you.
Oh, poor Louis. He's upset about me getting rid of his little sweetheart.
I really loved you. I'm not getting away with this. Oh, shit, I can't remember.
Your dual identity has just been ripped to shreds. You're
Ah,
not
shit.
going to be able to hide anymore.
Hide? You still don't get it. Don't be a fool. I am the only Duchess Hillsborough now. I am free.
Duchess, I am sorry about what happened.
You had a choice. You use people according to your desires without any scruples.
Excuse me, but we are in the same line of business.
Shut it!
And Emily knew it very well.
No, Emma, look at me.
She would never endanger herself for the sake of the Order. Her sense of duty gave way to her personal interest. In the end, Sir Gregory was the only one who was truly honest with me. He has opened my eyes more in 2 days than my sister did in a whole lifetime.
Sir Gregory? You've got to be joking, right? You're not really going to trust him, are you?
Who manipulates us?
I trust Gregory. He's always honest with me.
Emma, why do you follow home?
Why? Why? Always questions. Just shut up, for God's sake. She should never have tried to shoot me.
Emma, no.
Don't move!
Louis, remember in Paris? I trust you, son. Now, Louis!
No! No, damn it! No! Why did you do that? No! 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 Come on, Mother. Hang in there. You're gonna get through this.
Do not trust him. I am proud of you, my son.
No!
No.
No!
Well, that went as well as I expected it to go. Alright.
Rational and open. I spent my whole life swimming in lies. Emily, what a waste. I feel like I know nothing. That I have to learn everything all over again. I'm a demon. I age more slowly. I can mentally manipulate people. I don't even know if it's a good thing or a curse.
Well...
Frankly, I feel like I'm cursed. I hope I'll be able to control this new skill, otherwise my life will be hell. Damn it, what a mess. Come on, man up, Louis. I'm still the same old me. Demon or not, I'm still in charge of my actions. And this father, I know nothing about. Yes, I've still got a lot to learn. It's enough to drive you crazy. Everything I believed in, nothing holds true anymore. Pull yourself together, man. I need to find some answers. There's no way of being alone for a minute.
Apparently not. Oh.
Sir Gregory?
Good day, Louis. I think it would be good to talk. How are you feeling?
I don't know.
I understand. I heard that William spoke to you at last about our nature and our family. It's a good thing, but you must be a bit shaken up.
That's the least you can say.
I bid you welcome among us, Louis. Knowing William, he probably didn't go into any detail about our family, so if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask.
Okay. How long have we been in existence?
How long has our family been in existence?
We have been here since the very beginning.
What do you mean, exactly?
Are you trying to get information from me?
No,
Bruh, you told me to ask questions.
That particular questions seem to disturb you.
Let us not insist then. You yourself weren't very convinced by the question, it seems.
What?
How many of us are there in the family?
We are 8 brothers and sisters.
Okay. My brothers and sisters. Are there any other families?
Well, tell me then, are there any other families like ours?
There are officially 7, but we're the oldest and therefore the most powerful.
Okay.
What do you mean by brothers and sisters if we can change bodies?
You reason with logic. We have retained the human habit. When we first come into this world, we retain a certain attachment to our first envelope. If we are born as a man, we are brothers. If we are born as a woman, we are sisters. But I must admit, it has absolutely no real importance. They're just bodies.
Okay.
Is there a head of the family?
You'll see. You'll meet them all, of course, when you are ready. They created us and set out the rules, especially our father. As for our mother, she retired from the political stage. We don't see her much anymore. I think that all these questions simply bore her.
Okay.
What's Lord Mortimer's problem?
I think he allows himself to be devoured by a need for recognition.
Has he always been like that?
More or less, but thinking about it, I believe that the birth of our latest sibling greatly accentuated his discomfort.
Is he jealous?
Do you think he's jealous?
I didn't realize you were so good at behavioral analysis. Indeed, William certainly is prone to jealousy. Finding one's place, notably in the eyes of our father, is not easy, and we each do what we can to succeed. But I can't justify this perpetual rebellion against our rules.
I see. There is still much to learn.
Yes, it's true. You've got some catching up to do, my boy. One thing you must understand, regarding any disagreements that might arise between William and myself, is his position with regard to mankind.
What do you mean?
Well, for centuries we've been trying to help, and therefore preserve humanity. Monarchies are simple and practical. They enable us to inspire humanity efficiently, and I can't understand why William wants to replace them with democracy.
Father is wrong.
Well, if our goal is to direct the future of humanity, it'd work out easier through a monarchic system rather than a democracy.
I see you're a quick learner. From now on,
Oh,
you know
no, my
the fence
father.
that separates William from the rest of the family. If only he would stop steering the destinies of certain countries like France or the United States of America in such a dangerous direction. It has taken centuries for our family to establish relative peace between demons. Thanks to this policy, we have been able to decide everything by confining the other families to subordinate roles. And now William is obsessed with disrupting everything.
Peace between demons? What do you mean?
I'm not talking about conflicts within our family. If that was all there was, everything would be fine. But several other families, younger but nonetheless powerful, are trying to upset the balance. At present, we dominate most of the major countries around the globe. But some families are pushing, via less influential countries, to gain ground. Do you understand?
As best I can, yes.
When the time comes, you must take up a position on the political chessboard. I only hope your father doesn't take you down with him.
Are you suggesting he might be in danger?
Well, Louis, our father's patience is not limitless. If William ever does go too far, then yes, he will be in danger. I want you to make an informed choice. Now go and see your father, see what he has to say, and then think it over very carefully.
That's exactly what I intended to do. Thank you, Uncle.
Don't mention it. If I've been able to help you in any way, go now.
Well, I didn't want to pick the, I didn't realize he was talking about William. I didn't really want to pick, I wanted to pick the democracy option, but I fucked up. That's on me. That is on me. I can't help to think that I am doing terribly. I can't go in there. Yeah. I wonder, I really wonder what would have happened if we got trapped in the study, in the secret chamber of the study. Why not? We can talk to George.
Louis, busy as always, I see. How lucky you are. I must admit I'm trying to kill the boredom myself.
I get the impression we're all in the same boat.
And here I was thinking you might have some juicy gossip.
I wish I could entertain you, but apart from recommending a few paintings, I don't know what to suggest.
That's very kind of you, but I'm quite sick of gazing at all those modern paintings. Thank you, all the same.
Okay. That was a kind of a nothing burger, but never mind.
Louis, I was sure you would stay. I'm proud of you. You have made the right choice. You must have been disappointed not to have been able to speak to Sarah one last time. I would have liked her to tell you herself.
Well, I guess I'll never know now.
True. Even so, there is one more thing I haven't told you about her. Sarah was my daughter.
What? But why didn't you tell me the truth about her?
I thought that might be too many truths to absorb at one time. I intended to tell you afterwards. You were in a hurry, so I made a decision. You've been able to understand and choose for yourself. How do you feel?
Hard to say.
What? So... Okay.
Quite curious to find out more. My whole way of thinking has been blown apart in just a couple hours.
What could be more normal? It may have been a bit brutal, but you've just grown up in a very short space of time. From now on, you can influence your own future. I will guide you. We've all the time we need.
You're not the first to make me that offer.
What do you mean by that?
Your brother, Sir Gregory.
Gregory. Why am I not even surprised? What did he say?
He's worried for you. He spoke to me about you. Spoke to me about your father.
I think he's worried about you.
Worried? Marvelous. That's just like him. You know, in a family like ours, we all have a role to play. And his is to worry about everyone else. Let me reassure you, there's no reason for him to worry about me.
Okay. Not even in regards to your father.
Like the relationship with your father, for example.
It's sometimes complicated, I must admit. I like to understand things, even if it means thinking outside the box. In fact, that's a character trait that you seem to have inherited.
You haven't answered my question.
You haven't answered about your father.
What did I tell you? You are too curious, my son. Let time do its work. I don't impose anything on anyone. I'm just following my own path.
But where does it lead?
I suppose I should explain. For centuries now, demons have emerged in and around great leaders all over the world. But like true tyrants, they have governed with an iron fist in a studded glove.
That's the impression I get.
But you see, people's discontent is increasing, and they are too high up to hear it. They take themselves for gods. Sooner or later, the people will turn against us, just as they have in the past. Each time it's happened, many of us have died. We must master the humans, yes, but gently. And the best way of doing that is by allowing them a free choice, Louis.
Is it the project? Wants to give men free choice.
So that's your project.
Of course not entirely, no. It is easier to keep control over people who slumber than people who are oppressed. A man with nothing to lose is a dangerous man. Whereas if you give him a roof, food, and entertainment, he will do whatever you want. The best way of getting them to achieve something is to make them think it was their idea. For that, they have to feel as if they are free.
Hang on. What do you mean?
Look at the United States. From the start, I introduced an idea that will change everything. The idea that everything is possible. Everyone can become someone. Is there anything more beautiful?
You mean it's not true?
Man can move mountains when he believes it is in his own interest. And what nobler cause is there than his own freedom?
Do you have any more examples?
Of course.
Talk to me about slavery.
Well, take the slave trade, for example. It's an archaic practice that simply has to stop. Today, black slaves of America work for free and in unbearable conditions. Tomorrow, if you free the blacks and offer them work along with a salary, they will bless you for it. Then, they will be integrated into the system. They will be taxable. Once they are free, they will have to work for a roof, pay taxes, and feed their families. Maybe we could take away the civil rights of prisoners, for example. In this way, we'll keep control of all those who respect the system and benefit from the others as workforce.
Yeah, like, I mean, you're kind of just making, by stripping the civil rights of prisoners, you're kind of making slavery 2.0, but okay, man.
And what would you propose for women?
They must be given the right to work and to vote. Look, at the moment, they don't work. They take care of raising children. What a mistake. We have to get them out of the house. Make them work. In this way, not only will they become consumers, but they will also delegate the job of education to the system. We could guide humanity from a young age, don't you see? Today, we are wasting too much time.
Okay.
What obscurantism! By harping on this concept of good and evil, guilt and redemption, look where men are now, locked up in beliefs that should no longer exist. It's time for men to rediscover themselves and to take control of their lives, as they really are, without any moral judgment. But the most important of all has already been laid. The foundation stone, freedom of speech. The First Amendment of the Constitution. There must be opponents to every project. So, above all, don't develop a one-track approach, otherwise man won't have enough room for expression to feel free. If man sees his chains, he will only want to break them. If we give men the feeling that they are free, I am convinced that they will exceed their limits. And it is only from that condition that humanity shall rise up.
But do you want to dominate or raise humanity higher?
I want it to advance. I want it to progress. Man is our vessel. If he progresses, then so do we. Wouldn't you like to know what we really are?
Who do you mean? Demons?
Yes, us. Our species. I've been searching for centuries, trying to find a way to explain the reason of our existence, but humanity has not yet evolved enough to make any progress on the subject. I am convinced that the sciences will bring that knowledge someday.
So, That's your objective, is it? To understand who we are.
Yeah, fuck it,
I
why
see your
not?
point. Our family clings to its privileges and to the past, and that's how they are putting us in danger. The time has come for change. Now that you know your true nature, there are still a few things I need to teach you.
What do you mean exactly?
A new skill, and not the least, Louis. It's about taking control of a person.
How is
How
that
do you do
possible?
it? It's an animal resonance. How it works is still a bit unclear even to us.
Like a wave or a sound?
That seems the most likely, yes. In my opinion, demons are capable of tuning their psychic frequency to that of others. That is why, for example, I tend to surround myself with deaf and dumb servants. The servants dressed in black. I infiltrated them. I opened a channel between them and me, and then I deprived them of speech and hearing. This way, no other demon can turn them against me.
Okay.
Okay, let's not waste any more time.
I deduce that you're impatient to master what's in store for you. That is good. I thought I'd mix business with pleasure for this first time.
What do you mean by that?
The conference will come to a close shortly, as you know. Not that I'm fed up with archaic diplomacy, but it's time to ensure the success of this project. To make this happen, I would like Piaget to inform the Pope he has changed sides. Here is my plan. I would like you to join His Eminence in his room.
Just play along. We'll see when the time comes. Very well. And then?
You're going to have to trust me. What we're going to do is painless for the human you are going to invade.
Invade?
Yes. You're going to enter his mind and take control. You're going to influence his actions and his psyche. Make him speak, then concentrate. You must focus on him in order to feel his thoughts. Then, while speaking, you must link with him. Once you're done, you will naturally find your way to the source and enter into his thoughts.
But what if I fail?
Trust in your instincts. You just have to let yourself go. You have the skill. Let your nature come to the fore. You'll see. If you fail, you'll be in for some light banter with His Eminence. That's all. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Very well.
Perfect. Go now. The Cardinal is in his room. You will have to write a letter to the Pope as if Piaget had written it himself. In this letter, tell the Pope that whatever happens during the conference, he must follow my propositions. But be careful. In order to protect himself from counterfeiters, the Pope had Piaget's hand tattooed with a symbol to be sure of his identity. You'll see when you're inside him. You'll understand. Once it's written up, just bring it back to me, and I'll send it off immediately.
All right, I'll take care of it.
Okay. What the fuck? This is like there was. I feel like there was so many red herrings in the story. Okay, unless
A Chinese coin, recognizable by the hole in the middle. If I remember rightly, that's called a cash.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, I feel like there's been like so many red herrings. That I don't even know where the story is going anymore. I mean, I understand the overarching implication of all of the story, what the story is trying to tell us. But I don't know, like yeah. I was kind of expecting it to end in a different way, or to go in a different direction. But apparently not. Apparently demons are real, and they're within us, literally.
Ah, well, Louis, what brings you back to my chambers?
May I sit down?
Of course, Louis. Don't you feel good?
Yes, but if I'm gonna pass inside you, I'd better sit myself down first.
It's nothing, don't worry about it.
Well, what can I do for you?
Right. Now I need to concentrate.
I wanted to speak to you, Your Eminence.
About politics, about demons, about the Holy Lands.
I wanted to thank you for your help. I mean, for your time talking to me about the Holy Lands.
Oh, and did you find it? It's the crusade of a lifetime for some people, Louis. You are searching for another Holy Grail.
You're nearly there. Link into his thoughts.
Does it annoy you at all?
But what on earth is he trying to get at? Why do you ask, Louis? I don't follow.
For the glory, Your Eminence.
I can feel it coming. It's working.
What insolence? Why, really? I am a man of the church, Louis. May God keep me from such ambitions.
Right. Let me in, Your Eminence.
Why?
I've done it. I've done it, damn it. He was right. This is just crazy. I can't believe it. Look at yourself, Louis. You better not get caught. Whoa. I still need to get used to this body. So, let's see about what Mortimer asked me.
Right. Well, it's time I got started. Let's see what I can find here to help me write that letter. I have no means to validate my forgery, so I better take my time with it and not make any mistakes.
Oh,
There are
God.
2 letters from the Pope on the desk. I should be able to get a clue or 2 by checking how well they correspond to each other. And here are 3 stamps. All are different.
Read the letters on the desk. My dear Giuseppe, as my health does not allow me to honor Sir Holmes' invitation, I should be grateful if you would sit at a conference on my behalf. Naturally, you will give my thanks to our hosts. Consolidate our agreement with Sir Gregory and let him know that his venture regarding Cardinal Bishop blah 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 is following his course. I have every confidence in you. May God bless and protect you. SS Giovanni Angelo Bracchi. Do not use your personal stamp when writing to me. Instead, use the one with my motto on it. Ah. My dear Giuseppe, I know you are on your way to Lord Mortimer's residence. I hope you have a good trip, even though you are obliged to cross French countryside at present very agitated. I know that this mission is crucial, my friend. May God bless you and protect you. This Giovanni, blah blah blah. EHHBCF. Choose a stamp.
Right. Well, let's start writing. Lord Mortimer asked me to discredit Sir Gregory and to announce Piaggi's final vote in his favor. As an introduction, Your Holiness, thank you for your trust.
Discredit both. Discredit Holm.
It even appears that Lord Mortimer and Sir Gregory both have access to obscure, superior forces to help them reach their ends. I think the Papal States, for the sake of their own preservation, ought to condemn this practice of conferences in the future.
There's a kind of code composed of 6 letters that they always write under the dates of their correspondence.
According to Mortimer, it's got something to do with Piaggi's tattoo.
I guess I'll have to write one for today's date. Now, ideally, it'd be better to do without it, but I'm going to need to be extremely clever here. Today, the date is 24/01/1793.
(2401).
In the letters from the Pope, there are 6 letters just below the date, 2 just below the month, 4 others below the year. Piaggi's tattoo. It must be used to establish a connection between the letter of the concentric circle and the number shown in the middle. Some figures are the same in both codes, yet they correspond to different letters. The day is not translated. That must be the key to the code.
Yeah.
Today the date is 24/01/1793.
24. So A. 2401. I don't understand. I mean, A 2401. I mean, I guess it's A. J. Where's J? 24. (31). 12. That doesn't make sense. (2401). We got 1701. So EH 1701. H. J. We've got. Is it related to the final date? 1739. Where's J? (17). Oh, fucking no, man. Repeat that.
In the letters from the Pope, there are 6 letters just below the date, 2 just below the month, 4 others below the year. Piaggi's tattoo. It must be used to establish a connection between the letter of the concentric circle and the number shown in the middle.
Okay.
Some figures are the same in both codes, yet they correspond to different letters. The day is not translated. That must be the key to the code. Today the date is 24/01/1793.
So 01. 12J. JG. Don't fucking know, man. Uh. AEA. Damn it. It's 10. Well, I just like... No. I don't have any free skill. Don't know. I really don't know. I do not understand at all. Yeah, that is hard. Like, I got no clue. And hello, Tarja. How are you doing? Holy shit. I've got no clue at all. Change the last letter.
Today the date is 24/01/1793. Today the date is 24/01/1793.
God damn. I mean, I'd be tempted to do this, but I don't understand... I don't understand the link between the letters and the numbers. Why is 12 JG? Corresponds to nothing 3. 01 is EH. There's EH. EH. 9 is C. 9 is H. Oh, no, 9 is F. And here 9 is C. H. C. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 4, 5. Oh, I think I got it. Okay. Do I need a 2? Okay, 2, okay. Okay, I think I understand. So, the odd numbers are pointed to nothing, and the even numbers, so for example, 1 is an odd number, so it's H, and H is here. It's pointed to nothing, so it doesn't matter which one you choose. As long as you know what this is. 7 is an odd number, so it's pointed B. It's pointed at nothing. 9 is an odd number, but it's pointed at nothing. and 3 is an odd number, so it's pointed at nothing. Okay. And for example, 2 is J. J is a 2 is an even number, but it's pointed at J. Like we can see 2 here too. 0 is E. That's an even number. It's pointed at something. So O1. So let's say O1 could be I. Let me just go and close the window. Okay. So I don't think the letters really matter, or the like specific letters really matter. So I could go, for example, O1. I could go for F and I. Or like I and F. So let's do J, I.
Today the date is 24/01/1793.
And then yeah. Then I, no, then F.
Today the date is 24/01/1793.
I'm gonna repeat this every time. And at 1793, I could put that again, but I feel like I should choose different letters from this. So 1, we already chose chose F, so we could choose C. So we need 4 more odd numbers. So H, C, B, and G. F. Oh, what did I say? H, C, B. H, C, B. Alphabet.
Today the date is 24/01/1793.
H, C.
Today the date is
24/01/1793. Yes, we know. HCB.
Today the date is 24/01/1793.
HCB and G. F. Yeah.
Today is the 24/01/1793.
That's it. Read the letter on the desk. Use a stamp. Just stamp. Notice something about the stamp.
One of the letters, the Pope asked Piaggi to change and to stop using his personal stamp. He asked him to use the one with the Pope's motto on it.
And what's the Pope motto?
And I remember that. Flore in Domo Domini.
Okay. Look at the stamp in the middle. Okay, that's it.
On it is written, Flore in Domo Domini.
There we go. We translate.
It blooms in the house of God.
Okay, nice. Use this one. Finish letter.
Your Eminence, all ready to send... What's he doing here?
Damn it. That's all I need.
Don't worry, he can't hear us. What do you mean
Oh,
he
fuck.
can't hear us? What's going on here, Piaggi?
Tell him you have tranquilized Louis. Okay, Tell him you have exercised Louis. Tranquilized Louis.
The old goat is going to drop us. That lousy turncoat. Well, he'd better not tell me he just fell asleep.
Okay. I have exercised Louis.
Calm down. Louis came to see me
Ah,
because he claimed
shit.
he was hearing voices. We've just finished an exorcism session.
An exorcism? Are you having me on? I
Oops.
can't see any exorcism instruments.
That's because I've just put them away.
I don't know what you're up to, Piaggi. But I do know you're trying to pull one over on me.
I was about to fetch someone to take care of him. Would you care to go?
There he is. And there he stays. The perfect opportunity.
What do you mean?
It's been a while now that I've been hoping for a chance to get rid of him. Can you keep a secret?
Of course, my son. Would you like to tell me under the confidentiality of confession?
Ah, don't talk rubbish. I don't trust the little runt because he is Mortimer's son. Would you believe it?
How does he know?
Dear God, how is that possible? I am flabbergasted.
We've wasted enough time. What if he wakes up? If you don't want to get your hands dirty, just turn away and leave everything to me.
This is not a decision to be taken lightly.
You're defending him now.
What are you talking about? Of course not.
He's made you change sides, hasn't he? The slime bag. He works for Mortimer. Good thing I already tried to warn Gregory.
Probably against it. Not in my room. We're going too far, that's right, he made... Okay, he's not immune to anything. That's good.
Committing a crime in my room is out of the question. Think, it will all be on our heads. No doubt about it. I refuse to run the risk.
Right.
Monsieur von Von, I always act in the best interest of all. I assure you.
Everyone's entitled to an opinion.
You must have lost your mind to want to take such an extreme course of action.
No one's asking you to help me do it.
I will tell Mortimer. I'll tell Holm everything. Run the risk of it.
If you lay a finger on him, I'll denounce you to Sir Gregory. I'm warning you.
You old weasel.
There we go.
Very well, Piaggi, you will.
I refuse to let you do the first thing that comes into your head.
I don't know what the two of you are up to, but I'll find out sooner or later.
Right.
Time for me to get back into my body.
I guess Germans will always be Germans.
Right. Don't just stand there, Louis. Mortimer's waiting for you in the red salon.
Okay. Ooh. Oh, let's go back. Let's go back. This is this is becoming like rather comical, to be honest. With me being able to like, shit, I took the wrong turn. To me, being able to fucking read minds and possess people. I mean, I must say, I wasn't expecting that at all from this game, but oh well. Might as well go to the end of it. I mean, if If all of the spear thing and shit like this was only a red herring, it was, I mean, the pacing is very weird because there's like some things that don't really make sense to me. Like why, like what is the role of the spear, if at all, if it's not just a red herring? Or what, like why did our mother lie to us? Why did,
So, Louis?
yeah.
What was your first time like? Bewildering, isn't it?
Here's your letter. I have to admit, the experience was utterly amazing.
Come, tell me more.
I almost threw up. Had to do it twice. No difficulty.
Everything went as planned. I didn't encounter any particular difficulties.
Well done, you. On my first try, well, it took me 3 goes. But you did it. Gregory, what can I do for you?
I've just come to make sure dear Louis has all the information he needs.
Needs for what?
You are free to make your own choices, William. I would like the same for him too.
There's nothing I want more, Gregory.
Your schemes will lead to your demise, brother. Don't involve Louis. He has nothing to do with all this. The end of the conference approaches, and this masquerade will soon be torn asunder. Don't drag him down with you in your disgrace.
Oh, ye of little faith.
On the contrary, brother, Louis has just entered the family. Give him a chance to find his place.
His place?
What do you mean?
Don't listen to him. He's angry with our father.
And with good reason. He governs us in the same way he governs humanity. Through fear and submission.
Same old tune. When will you understand that it's necessary to impose order for things to move forward properly?
You are under his thumb and proud of it. Open your eyes, for crying out loud. His whole system has become outdated, and he's too old to see it. He will lead us to our demise.
Here he goes with another of his grand speeches. William has always been fond of staging big scenes. It's his theatrical side.
How dare you? You are blind, brother. Even if the evidence bit you on the nose, you still wouldn't see it. I feel sorry for you.
Tea is drunk hot or not at all, William. When will you learn?
Okay.
It's too bitter. You shouldn't let it brew so long.
I knew you'd be coming along. You are so predictable.
Methodical, I would say. Things must be accomplished in the right order if we want the world to keep turning as it does.
Resemble an autocratic regime. And too bad for the consequences.
Whatever the consequences?
What do you mean?
Let's say it hardly leaves any room for free will. Now does it?
It's the adults' responsibility to provide education for their children, Louis. Our family only ensures, through its experience, that demons do not lose themselves in rash decision-making.
You see, Louis, Gregory came here to make you change your mind. It's time for things to change. I acknowledge Father has done many good things for humanity, but his time is over, and now he must pass on the torch.
That's enough. There, Louis. That's the pathetic example your father has to offer. I really am sorry about what happened to you. You don't know our family yet. We can't have given you a very good impression, but bear in mind that we are all against William's project.
On the contrary.
If he insists on going through with it, we will have no other choice than to intervene by force. Consequently, my dear Louis, you're going to have to choose sides. I would much rather have met you in different circumstances.
There you are, Louis. See what happens when you don't follow their orders to the letter.
Louis, I'm afraid the time to decide is now. If you follow William, he will drag you down with him. If, on the other hand, you support me, I can assure you that nothing will happen to you. You won't be blamed for your father's errors.
Ah, the masks are off. I offer you liberty. He obliges you to choose, and shamelessly asks you to betray your own father. That is their true face.
Right. Before I answer, well, I better think it over very carefully. Do I intend to embrace my demon nature and take my place on the chessboard? Do I stay out of it and do my utmost to stop them? Or do I renounce my nature and do all I can to stay human?
What do you think, Tarja? I should have said the classic. What do you think, chat? Are we demons or are we men?
I was born a man. I grew up as such. Finding out that I'm a demon makes no difference. I refuse to let them manipulate humanity the way they do. They're gonna ask me to choose between them. I'll just have to go with the lesser evil of the two. But they
Demon school sounds cool as fuck.
I'll
Yeah.
bring them all down.
So? What do you choose, Louis?
I choose freedom. Well, I would choose Mortimer, to be honest.
I shall follow my father, Sir Gregory.
Very well. But don't say I didn't warn
I mean, demon.
Please,
Demon is
don't
kind
take
of a
offense,
loose term.
but
Like
I
these
just
guys
can't
are
turn
just
my
like
back on him. That said, if he turns his back
immortals,
on me,
basically.
I won't be slow in sticking a dagger between his shoulder blades.
It's time we finished what we started, brother. The final vote of the conference over the acquisition of Louisiana will take place in a few hours. I propose you gather your troops and prepare to close the debate.
That's precisely what I was going to suggest.
Come, follow me. It's time for us to get ready.
All right.
Do you really think we have a chance of winning?
A chance? You don't know me very well, Louis. We are going to win.
But it only takes one person to vote against us, and we'll have lost.
That's true. That's why none of them will. Why? Because I have an asset that they do not.
Which is?
You. My friends, prepare yourselves. The conference is about to resume. The time has come to lay down all our cards.
Okay. I falsified a letter to the Pope. I chose to discredit Lord Mortimer and Sir Gregory. I learned my new power. I temporarily became allied to Lord Mortimer for the continuation of the conference. I succeeded in stopping Volner from poisoning me. Oh. So that's what he was going to do. Damn. 8 point availables. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Complete episode 4. Okay. So it's only been 2 hours. So we are going to carry on and probably finish the game. But first let me take my shirt off because I'm very warm. Wow. Okay. I'm really curious of how everything is going to end. Really, because I thought I knew where the story was going when we got the spear and shit like this. But then I wasn't sure anymore. So yeah, it's only 3 episodes. Let's go. Oh, 3 chapters.
From now on, whenever a human speaks to you, you will be able to read their current thoughts.
You take care of getting the lands. It's imperative. I'll take care of preparing our departure.
She has to pay for all the harm she's done to me.
Meanwhile, let us remain on our guard against any last-minute surprises. I know my brother well. He never prepares for war if he has no chance of winning.
Finding out that I'm a demon makes no difference.
I haven't come all this way just to fail so close to the goal.
If I'm asking you all these things, it's for your own good, you know.
You are keeping up the good work, I see. But I'm telling you, keep your guard up. Everyone is rather on edge right now.
Don't make me your competition, de Richet. You are no match.
Okay then.
Trust yourself. It's all already in there.
Episode 5, Checkmate.
Dear friends, I'd like to thank you for your continued trust and confidence. I admit that during these past few days, there has been much upheaval. I understand you have all been affected by this. Nevertheless, the world doesn't stop turning, and we are in fact on the verge of reshaping the modern world.
That is what we are all here for, my lord.
Thank you for your enthusiasm, Monsieur Bonaparte. Now you all know what we have to do. I cannot warn you strongly enough. If one of Sir Gregory's guests asks to speak with you, remain on your guard. It is highly likely that he will try to rally as many supporters to his cause as he can.
Don't worry, William. We are all here to support your project through to its conclusion.
Thank you, George. Now, please, go and get some rest before the conference begins, which won't be long now. Louis, stay with me a moment, won't you? I'll be needing your services in a certain matter.
Yes, of course. What's the matter?
Louis, you are the only one here who I totally trust. It is very likely that Gregory will take possession of some of the members of our team. I shall keep them in check over the next few hours. However, I'll need you to... how can I say this? To persuade the members of Gregory's group.
What do you mean by that exactly?
You'll have free rein, my son. Persuade all of them. Use every possible means imaginable. But no physical violence. Let's be very, very clear about that.
Aww.
You must bring them all over to our side. One after the other.
And what if I fail?
I have faith in you, my son. Great faith. That notwithstanding, should any of them resist, we'll decide what to do afterwards. Now go, and come back and see me once you've finished.
I'll be off then.
Okay, so I just need to convince Piaggi and Volner and Godoy. Okay. Yep. Okay, I think the cardinal will be fairly easy. Volner, yeah. Volner 2. But Godoy, I don't really know about Godoy. Hello, Mr.
Why is this
Volner.
study in such a mess? Looks like Volner's planning something.
Ah. What is he planning?
What a mess. Looks like Volner was interrupted.
Examine things on the desk.
A lot like straw. And he's drawn something in a hurry on this sheet.
Look closely.
I get the feeling that I've seen that somewhere before.
Recognize the symbols.
I've seen occult inscriptions like this before. They're not very common. As a matter of fact, I've only seen them once before, around the Lock of Al-Azif.
Okay. Should we spend 2 points?
Straw on his desk, as if to protect something fragile. Yes, someone must have packed something away here.
Oh. Johan. I know you are trying to find what happened to Elizabeth, but it's getting out of hand. Your escapade on the continent cost me enough as it is. I know it hasn't been easy for you leaving Elizabeth confined in her room for a month so she doesn't bump into Sarah. But to run away without a warning, I had to lie and cover you, Johan. Act as if you arrived separately only a few days ago, and persuade William to do the same with his guests. I demand that you come to your senses and take a hold of yourself. I'd ask you to fetch something, I asked you to fetch something so we can get it out of the island. Not for study or for vain hope. Not for study in... Not for to study it in a vain hope of acquiring power. God damn. I won't give you any answers. Let me be clear on that. At most we run the risk of losing it again. So for the last time, please go and leave it the agreed place. And confirm. Oh, are they talking about the lance? Is the lance going to be like the only way to like fucking kill a demon or something like this? Yeah, I have a feeling. That it'll be that. And yeah, since we have a lance, I guess we'll probably be able to like try give a shot at a demon's life, probably. Yeah. I have a good feeling about trying to kill somebody and seeing if the lance is the only thing to kill something. That also means, by a certain extent, that well, Jesus was kind of a demon himself, because yeah, the Lance of Longinus was one who poked the Christ. Or something like this. It would be incredibly funny. It would be incredibly funny if Mortimer's father, so the head of the demon family, was Jesus Christ.
I need to talk to Von Wohner. Blasted. Home is with him. Gentlemen.
Louis! I'm sorry, but we are waiting for Duke Manuel. If you wouldn't mind leaving us, I should think you already have enough to do as it is.
Very well. I didn't mean to disturb you.
Just my luck. He'll only talk to the Duke. Right. We'll have to fix that.
Cheat. Okay, let's try and find Manuel Godoy. Can we ask the servants?
What can I do for you, sir? I am at your service
Day
day and night,
sir. Host, tell me about our guest.
What can you tell me about the guests?
Do excuse me, sir, but I am bound by discretion to say nothing about Lord Mortimer's guests, sir. Perhaps would like to know something else?
Okay, never mind. You are useless to me. Alright, where is Godoy? Was he in his room? Can I go through there? Nope. I think yeah, I think I need to go to Godoy's room. Okay. But now, to go around... okay, Jacques Peru. Oh.
Honey, the remedy of the gods.
Bonaparte, yeah. That is Emily, which is not here anymore. Manuel Godoy, there we go. Is he in his room?
Duke Manuel.
De Richet, let me guess. How fortunate it is that I am here because you wanted to speak to me?
You read me like a book, sir.
Sir Gregory warned us that someone from Lord Mortimer's group would come and try to persuade us to change sides. I did not think that you would dare volunteer, given your previous ineffectiveness. Your last attempt triggered a war between our countries, need I remind you. Anyway, it must be said that you certainly have steel in your veins.
This might be hard for you to believe, but things have changed.
What are you implying? He looks very sure of himself. I wonder what he's got planned.
Mortimer intends to come to an agreement with the king directly. Flatter him. Ooh. Yeah, okay.
It turns out that you're about to lose everything.
Is that all?
I've been given to understand that Lord Mortimer was going around you by dealing directly with the king. If you don't join him as soon as possible, you'll be deposed by your own sovereign.
Luis, not only will you realize that I am the head of the government, but you'll come to learn it's not the king who needs cajoling.
What do you mean exactly?
Behind every great man, there is a great woman. Unfortunately for you, the place is already taken. I have already taken care of it. So I advise you to warn Mortimer to change strategies. Even so, something is wrong. No, really. Is that all you have? Right. Let us save time and stop this charade, Luis. In all friendship, I must say, this conference has allowed you to learn from the very best, but you are going too fast in my opinion.
Damn it. No good. I haven't persuaded him. You ought to grant me one more minute.
That's enough, Luis.
Shit.
I have already stretched Sir Gregory's recommendation.
Yo, I fucked up.
You these few minutes. Enough is enough. I bid you good luck. I bid you good evening, and may the best man win.
God damn it.
Yes, we shall see. Well played, Louis. At this rate, Louisiana is likely to remain Spanish forever. Right. Let's use this opportunity to get inside Godoy. I've got a few things I'd like to say to Mr. von Volner. Just one moment, my Lord Duke.
Yes, monsieur. Is there something you wanted to add?
Concentrate. I need you to listen carefully to what I have to say, Godoy.
I am all ears.
Push. I need you to do me a little favor. It's working, that's it, Louis. Get in his head.
Oh, dear. What is happening to me? I do not feel very well.
I need your help, sir. Get in his head. Oh, perfect.
Thank you, monsieur. I'm sure I'll know how to take full advantage of your vessel, now that I am Manuel.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna be made by Gregory.
Sir Gregory, Mr. von Volner.
Thank you for agreeing to this meeting. I'll leave you with Johann a while. I still have a few things to settle. I shan't be long.
See you later, Sir Gregory.
Oh, Godoy. Come over here. I'm warming myself up. I had the misfortune to step outside, and I'm frozen solid.
I wonder what he was doing outside. Something to do with what Holm asked him for, maybe.
Mr. von Volner, I wanted to speak to you. I'd like to make you an offer you can't refuse.
I'm all ears.
Now, we don't have much time, so here it is. You will vote for Mortimer.
What a strange idea, Godoy. You are being ridiculous. Tell me now, why would I do that?
Why would I do that? Holm has nothing to risk. Holm is on his own without power. Holm lied to us. He only serves his own interests.
Louisiana is Spanish. Consequently, I am best placed to know what to do with it. It's turning into a personal stake between Gregory and William. Honestly, would you like it if someone told you what to do with Royal Prussia and Greater Poland?
Well, it depends.
No. Don't try smoothing things over. You are a statesman. You know what I mean. Today, Spain is weighed down by Louisiana, a source of epidemics, insurrections. It prevents us from concentrating on exploiting the wealth in the Western territories. And I have to let Gregory decide?
I understand your point of view. But as far as I'm concerned, I would rather be honest. You are wasting your time, Duke Manuel. You know nothing about me, and your attempts to manipulate me have no effect. You behave as though we were close. Yet ever since you arrived, you've only been interested in your own little self.
Don't say that, Johann. We may not be friends, but we are allies.
Is that so? And what do you know about me, exactly?
It's true, I don't know about...
If he knew I was Gregory's son, he wouldn't try it on like this.
Okay. You tried to poison Lewis, your home son. Hmm. Ooh. It's true.
Not much, admittedly. But it's never too late. Indeed. I would very much like to find out more about you. It's never too late.
Oh, and as luck would have it, just before the final vote. You make me laugh, Duke Manuel. Really.
But I'm being serious, really.
It's indeed the worst. You're not dealing with a child, you know. But, tell me, why do you want to follow Mortimer all of a sudden?
Mortimer is planning something. We don't know everything. He must have something up his sleeve to be so confident.
Ah, really? And what do you think that might be?
Okay, he has like a thing for occultism, so he knows. So I'm gonna go with manipulation on that
He
one.
intends to get rid of all those unwilling to give their support to him.
You can't be serious. Look, you've seen as well as I have who's here, haven't you? This is insane!
Johann, one thing is certain. Mortimer never gives in. I think he is perfectly capable of making a clean sweep and starting over again if he thinks he has no other options. After all, who would complain? People everywhere crying out against oppression?
But these conferences take place according to rules. Have you forgotten?
We are talking about Lord William Mortimer here. Do you really believe he would stop at breaking a few rules?
No, no. Probably not. Look, I hear everything you're saying, but there is no chance that Mortimer can make us all change sides. That is why Sir Gregory can but win. You understand?
Think again. It's already too late.
I'm leaving home. Oh.
I'm getting a bad feeling.
There's only you left. God damn it. All the guests already served Mortimer.
We have all joined Lord Mortimer. That leaves only you and...
And that will suffice for us to win the conference. I see you coming, Manuel. That is no argument. I am no damn lackey. Now you're going to listen to me, you filthy traitor. Not
Well,
only do I
that
count
went
on voting for
not very
Holm,
good.
but once we've won the conference, it will give me great pleasure to track down all those who betrayed him and make them wish they'd never been born. Now, is that clear?
Perfectly. But I did warn you.
That's right. Now, get out of here.
Good luck.
Damn it. That's not going to please Mortimer.
Well, no, not really.
Good. I mustn't lose too much time. see you later, my Lord Duke. Have a nice rest.
Well, I'm surely not very good at these games. But oh well, at least it makes things interesting. Okay. The Cardinal of the good man of faith. Oh, yeah, no, it was his room. Nice.
Your Eminence, would you have a moment?
I shouldn't really, Louis, as you can imagine.
Rest assured, I've come just as a friend.
All right then, Louis. But be quick.
Thank you, Your Eminence.
It's got nothing to do with it, but... You didn't come and see me in my room a few hours ago, did you?
Does he remember anything? Oh no. No, I'm sorry. You must be mistaken. I've been speaking to Lord Mortimer in his study.
I must have dreamed it then. It seems so real.
Don't blame yourself, Your Eminence. We're all exhausted. I can assure you of that.
That's very kind of you, Louis. I don't know what's wrong with me at the moment, but I feel rather fragile.
Poor man seems terrified. It'd be a good idea if I reassured him a little before trying to get him to change sides.
Can I do something I never did? Where is Piaggi? Vulnerability questioning and immunity to logic and erudition. Okay.
Oh, what did you want from me exactly?
So yeah, he's vulnerable to that.
Do you know anything about symbols and dreams?
There we go.
Come, Louis. The scriptural law rejects all divination through dreams. You ought to know that.
Of course, I wasn't suggesting that these visions were messages from God, Your Eminence. But it might be that when we rest, our mind imagines situations based on things that left an impression on it. Take your dream, for example. What did it speak of?
I'm not sure that I can speak about it.
Don't worry, Your Eminence. There's no one else here but me.
Well, I was right here, in my room, and you came to see me. Then it all became confusing. I know that Mr. von Wollner was here too. No, it's not possible.
What was he doing?
He tried to harm you.
Damn it. He does have memories of what happened. Your Eminence, you have no reason to worry, because I'm right here in front of you, in perfect health.
Yes.
Well, I'm just missing a hand.
You are right.
You're probably just a little tired. Overworked, that's all.
That's it. Just a bit tired. Anyway, thank you for listening. Please excuse me, Louis, if I've wasted your time. You came to see me about the conference, I imagine. And here I go rambling on about I don't know what nonsense.
No need to apologize, Your Eminence. Think nothing of it.
What did you want to speak to me about?
Right. It's now or never to get him to change his mind.
Make him feel guilty, show him the way.
I must admit that opposing you pains me, and it pains Lord Mortimer a great deal as well.
I can well imagine.
Yes!
You should know that I am not happy about it either.
He's an upright man who, like yourself, spends his time helping others and doing good around him. But you know that better than I do.
I owe him a lot, you know.
Your Eminence, if you feel you owe him something, let me tell you it's not too late to show it.
It's thanks to him that I took the Holy Orders. We met when I was very young, here, on this island. After our encounter, I had the firm conviction that my duty was to take the Holy Orders. To tell you the truth, I owe him everything.
Have you ever thanked him for it?
Never. You must find me ungrateful.
I would never dare, Your Eminence.
You came to persuade me to join him, didn't you?
I don't have that power, but I do sincerely believe that Lord Mortimer serves a righteous cause.
You are an angel who brings peace to the soul, my son.
Listen to your heart, Your Eminence.
You are right. To hell with all this political manipulation. Yes, I must listen to my conscience.
Yes. Listen to that little voice in your head. What does it say?
Yes, Louis. I will vote for William's project. I will follow you.
I'm sure it will mean a great deal to Lord Mortimer, Your Eminence.
Once again, thank you, my son. Please leave me now. I must pray.
Of course, Your Eminence. I'll be on my way now.
Okay, 1 out of 3. I guess that's better than nothing. I kind of like the cardinal, to be honest. And it's very cool that all the characters are all different in shit like this. For example, like Volner is like a fucking almost blind lackey of Gregory. Well, because he's a son, basically. Godoy only thinks about keeping his little status intact. The Cardinal is kind of the most honest of all, in my opinion, since he only like cares about, you know, keeping his faith and like sticking to the holy orders and shit like this. Well, so it would appear. And well, all the others are dead. And Napoleon, we didn't really talk much about much with Napoleon, to be honest, but.
Louis, there you are. Well, tell me, how did it go?
I did my best.
Whom did you manage to persuade?
Piaggi.
You can count on Cardinal Piaggi.
Ah, perfect. I had a feeling old Giuseppe would be able to follow me. I see. So we are going to lose the vote.
Father, I'm sorry.
No, I should never have let you handle it. It's my fault. I thought you would be able to accomplish this tour de force, but clearly you weren't ready. What an idiot I've been.
Jesus.
Never mind. Let's forget the conference. Now I have to prepare for what's coming next. Louis, leave me if you will.
Mine.
My friends, here we are at last, gathered together to close this conference. I would first of all like to thank you all for making the time to be here and lend your services. Gregory, I believe I may speak for both of us when I say that we are honored by your presence here.
You are perfectly right to do so, William. Thank you for putting your faith in us and for coming here to participate in this conference. Thank you for helping us to make the best decisions. And I especially want to thank you, William, for perfectly hosting us at your home during these past several days.
I'm not sure all the guests would agree to that.
Yeah, since there are several of them.
Doesn't seem to be himself.
Since
Duchess
several of
Hillsborough
them
will also
die.
not be voting. The poor woman has
Yes.
suffered a lot of upheaval lately. As she was feeling quite poorly, she apologizes, but she preferred to return to the continent.
The Duchess? I hope it's nothing serious.
Don't worry,
Nah,
Mr.
she's just
President.
dead.
I had someone escort her. The Duchess simply needs rest, and now she is in good hands.
I must say, Sir Gregory, you are beset by bad luck.
Indeed. One would think that I am hounded by ill fortune.
Good. I think we can begin. You will vote in turn on the question that interests us today. Are you for or against the transfer of ownership of Louisiana from Spain to France? Monsieur de Richet?
Well, vote for.
I vote for.
Duke Manuel?
Against.
Your Eminence?
For. But I...
Gregory, please. Monsieur Napoleon?
For.
Mr. von Volner?
Against.
President Washington?
For.
The votes are now cast. So you were not won over by my project. That hurts.
I warned you. You didn't want to listen to me.
Never mind. It will still come to pass.
Traitor! What have you done? You are obliged to respect your word. That is The rule!
The time of conferences is over, dear brother. Let us abandon all this charade.
You don't have the right. What have you done to me?
What have I done? Nothing, Gregory. You did it yourself. A word of advice. In the future, oh, that is, if you have one, don't drink someone else's cup of tea without checking what's in it.
Father, what happened? Sir Gregory, what's the matter?
He poisoned
What
him.
have you done?
Not now.
You are mad, William. Father will punish you for this.
He will probably try, unless I get to him first.
But I cannot die.
No, you cannot die. You are, however, losing all sense of reason, as well as all your special abilities.
What did I drink?
Can't you guess? There are but few things that can have such an effect on such as we. You would know that if you ever ventured even a little way off of Father's beaten track.
Revenge!
Oh,
Revenge!
No, my dear Gregory. You will not be taking any revenge. You will die stupidly, alone, enclosed in that rather withered body.
Help
After
me.
several centuries of near absolute power, here you find yourself on your hands and knees, hoping in vain that someone is going to help you. Tell me, what does that feel like? Never happened to me. Can't be good. Cannot leave your body, you cannot project yourself elsewhere. You cannot even contact Father. Go ahead, try. But you are my brother, so I ask you to remember that all this is your own fault. And I want you to understand I get absolutely no pleasure out of it. Well, very little.
You swine!
A new order is born today, brother. Enough of Father's hegemony. After all these years of servitude, I can finally stand up and oppose it. You chose to serve him, whatever his excesses. Now it's up to you to face the consequences of that choice.
Mad! I am stronger than you!
Okay. Whoa. I swung the decided vote in favor of Sir Hold. Well, I mean, it wasn't my intention. But yeah. I wonder if we'll get to see the Big Father.
But
Big F.
what on earth is happening? Am I dreaming or?
Louis!
He pulled the subwater.
We don't have much time.
But where are we?
Louis, I brought us here. You must act swiftly. I can't hold out for long. William has poisoned me. He must have used the blood of a former demon. I am no longer able to enter the body of someone else. The poison is gnawing away at me from the inside. I'm going to die, Louis.
But where are we?
In the ether. What you see is not real. It's only a mental projection created by my spirit. I'm occupying William's spirit at the moment, but I'm not going to be able to keep it up forever. Join me, Louis. Otherwise, all will be lost.
Yes. Yes, I'll join you.
Find a way. Hurry.
No, why? I don't want...
Quickly.
No, I don't want to join him. What the fuck? Fuck off. Find Sherlock Holmes.
Beneath your compassion, we take refuge, O Mother of God.
Dear God, if I lose the war against France, I will be doomed.
I sense that something is happening, but I could no longer move. History will remember me and the sacrifices I made.
Yep.
I deserve a great destiny, and I will let nothing, nor no one, stand in the way of my dream.
Okay, classic Napoleon. Oh. Whoa.
But there must be a way.
Sarah? Is that you?
Louis? Louis, can you hear me? I'm here, Louis. Can you see me?
Of course, but I don't understand.
Oh, merciful heaven. You can see me.
Yes,
Louis, I don't know what's happening, but you must help me.
Look, just calm down.
I can't see you, Louis.
I'm here right in front of you.
No, I can't see you. The caves are deserted. I can't leave, Louis. Help me.
You died.
Died? No! What are you talking about? Look, I am right here.
Her spirit is here because she's a demon. Okay. Not sure where in the ether.
We're not on the case.
Yes, we are. I haven't moved.
I promise you. I wish you were right, but you're not. It would seem that we're in what they call the ether.
Their world of spirits. I was sure it existed.
The poor woman is completely losing touch with reality.
What you see is not real.
I daren't try understand. Am I condemned?
Look.
Yes.
Neither of us know anything about this situation, really.
Help me, Louis. You are the first one, the only one to see me, to speak to me. Without you, I'll never get out of here. Don't leave me like this, I beg you.
Too bad. I am a
Me
prisoner
neither.
too.
For the moment, I'm stuck here too. After all, you're the cult expert. You must have some idea. You tell me.
Not a single one. I won't stand for this. No, this is simply impossible. I must focus on a solution. But how come you can move around?
I'm not dead.
I don't understand.
I think there are many things that you don't understand.
It doesn't matter. I trust you.
You are going to help me, aren't you?
I must be getting on. I can't stay much longer.
Louis, I beseech you. Promise you're going to help me.
Yeah, why not?
Of course I'm going to help you, Mother.
Thank you, Louis. I trust you. Thank you.
Alright, we can fuck off now. Oh, I can go there. Oh, I can go there. I cannot.
But there must be a way. Rational and...
Okay, let's talk to Emma. Can we even talk to Emma?
Help me.
Was Emma a demon too?
Is anyone there? I'm all alone.
Emma? What on earth?
We only wanted to play. We didn't mean any harm.
She sounds like a little girl talking. It's me, Louis.
Oh, I know someone called Louis, but he abandoned me too.
What on earth is wrong with her? It seems like her spirit has regressed. What are you doing here?
I was playing.
Everything is fine. Emma, don't worry. Everything's going to be all right. You'll see. This situation is completely beyond me.
I ain't got
This
time for that.
doesn't exist. I have to find a way out of this dream. Look, Emma, I'm sure your sister isn't far. What I suggest is I go and have a look around, and if I find her, I'll tell her to come and see you. Okay?
Are you going to leave me on my own?
I'm going to see if I can find Emily. I'll be right back.
No, I don't want to be on my own anymore.
I'll be right back, okay?
Scum! Bastards! I'll get you back! You've all...
Yeah, sure.
doing here now? Nothing seems real.
Oh god, do I have to choose somebody?
You're nothing but a coward.
What a bunch of amateurs you are. Please, keep calm.
What on earth is going on here? I don't understand a thing.
Louis, don't waste any time. Appease them. My thoughts are becoming confused. Help me. Be quick.
Yes, not a minute to lose.
No, but I don't want to help you. Holy shit. Let me...
I need to keep an eye on them. Emma is completely lost. She needs to be close to her sister. As for Emily, well, she no longer trusts anyone. Apart from me, that is. I have to stay by her side.
Okay.
I have to protect my sister. Help me, Louis.
I won't let him attack his brother.
Okay.
He wants to isolate me again.
That's not really Elizabeth. It's another demon who wants to protect home from Mortimer. On a symbolic level, he should be placed between the two of them.
Do I really have to... So these two should be besides.
Stay with me, Louis. We must take Al-Azif back from him.
He wants to isolate me again.
Okay. So he's going here. Going here. We're going here. I can't really talk to Volner, so... What if I talk to them
Damn
now?
it. I don't understand a thing. I'm doomed.
Emma is completely lost. She needs to be close to her sister. As for Emily, well, she no longer trusts anyone. Apart from me, that is. I have to stay by her side.
Ah, okay. So... Over here, then.
Stay with me, Louis. We must take Al-Azif back from him.
One thing is for sure. My mother and Volnor have the same objective. To find that book. They're following the same trail and must be close to each other.
Okay. How do I validate the order? Does that seems pretty right to me. How do I validate? Is it over here? I guess...
Honey, the remedy of the gods.
Well, I guess...
I can count on my father and my son to defend me. Yes. But will they make it in time?
Ah.
That's not really Elizabeth. It's another demon who wants to protect home from Mortimer. On a symbolic level, he should be placed between the two of them.
Okay. So... Ah, yeah, shit. Like this. No? Oh, no, like this. But... like this. I'm sure this is about right. Right? Or like very close to. But how do I confirm? Press N to recognize depending on their affinity. Well, yeah.
I won't let him attack his brother.
That's not really Elizabeth, it's another demon who wants to protect home from Mortimer. On a symbolic level, he should be placed between the two of them.
Maybe Volner goes here. Wait, but no. What did I say again?
I need to keep an eye on them. Emma is completely lost. She needs to be close to her sister. As for Emily, well, she no longer trusts anyone. Apart from me, that is. I have to stay by her side.
But who's Emily, who's Emma?
God damn it. I don't understand a thing. I'm doomed.
Emma is completely lost. She needs to be close to her sister. As for Emily, well, she no longer trusts anyone. Apart from me, that is. I have to stay by her side.
So Emily's here. So these two need to be together and I need to be close to Emma. My mom needs to be close to Volner. Like this. I don't really need to be close to my mom. Yeah, these two... I can't speak to Volner for some reason. How the fuck do I
I need to keep an eye on them.
Yeah, we've done these two.
God damn it. I don't understand a thing. I'm doomed. I
What about
have to
Emma?
protect my sister. Help me, Louis.
Yeah, okay.
He wants to isolate me again.
That's not really Elizabeth, it's another demon who wants to protect home from Mortimer. On a symbolic level, he should be placed between the two of them.
Oh, wait, like this then. No, that doesn't work. If we do that... There we go. Alright. What next?
Looks like I've succeeded. They've all disappeared.
Louis, it's worked. But don't waste any time.
Yes, I'm coming.
At least as soon as I found the exit.
Yeah, I'm coming. Okay, what now?
My own sister. I should have left her to die when the Tsarina caught her.
Yeah, fuck off.
I must be quick.
My memories. I'm losing my sense of who I... Louis? Are you there?
Yes. Yes, I'm here.
Pick up the thread of my thoughts, Louis. Of my memories. Make haste!
Yeah, but... Oh, could we just go over there? Is that the choice where you die? If I go all the way over there?
He broke the rules!
What this? Goodbye.
Who's there?
Elizabeth? But I saw your body. You're dead.
Gregory? No. No, you are not Gregory. Something's not right. Gregory, you are in danger.
Elizabeth, what's the matter?
Who are you?
Don't tell him who you are.
There's no point in getting rough. If you have a question, just ask me.
Empty words. You refuse to tell me who you are, but I will find you out. No one can escape me. What's happening here? My son is in danger. Talk.
Talk about him. Speak about Elizabeth. You possessed Elizabeth.
Your question is irrelevant. Elizabeth was just a receptacle which allowed me to observe William's actions.
But I didn't
I know
even
who
ask
he
the
is.
question.
You thought it.
I know who he is. Talk about him. Who is he?
Whom do I have the honor of addressing?
You are just a fool, a mere child. I have no time to waste with you.
Okay. Talk about the situation. Tell him that you are for Holm.
I'm one of Lord Mortimer's allies. I'm here for the conference.
Yes. I see that you're telling the truth. Is the conference over?
Yes, but I don't think that's important anymore.
Gregory, what happened?
Well, apparently...
Speak.
Mortimer! He poisoned him.
Betrayal. He dared break the rules. He will be tracked down and punished for this.
Just leave.
No, Louis, no. The longer you remain in his presence, the more danger you're in. Just get out of here.
Wait. I have a proposal to make to you.
No.
Come back, or you shall feel my wrath.
Bye-bye. No, I'm pretty sure that's Mortimer's father. Or Mortimer and Gregory's father.
Be quick!
Okay.
And
Listen to that. Follow his memory.
And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily?
This memory is important, but it's as if there's something missing. There must be an order to this.
Damn it.
And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily? Louis de Richet, his son. He brings his 4 children together, and even then I didn't react.
Okay. I see what's going on. Yeah, so since Sarah... Okay, Sarah... Yeah, Sarah, Emily, Emma, and myself were their children.
And the cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea.
Okay.
I must speak to you. He allowed me to bring Emily back again to this conference. He allowed me to bring Emily back again to this conference, supposedly to find her sister, whereas Emma hadn't even disappeared yet. The poor wretch was shot as her sister was setting foot on the island. I should have understood that earlier.
Okay. God, this is gonna be long and tedious. Holy shit.
Charles Francois, what an adventure. Charles Francois, what an adventure. It was so easy for me to sell your title of Marquis de Maintenon to Françoise d'Aubigné and to sail for the Caribbean islands. One of my greatest successes. With one stroke, I placed myself right next to the King of France, with a mistress under my orders. And I was able to impose my law over the seas of the triangular trade.
Anyhow, I should try to concentrate on his voice.
Okay.
Dear Countess Dunolstein, what a pity you disappointed me.
Yeah, it's probably not where I need to go.
He's coming!
Yeah.
France! So much effort, so much wasted time. From Charles Martel to the wars of religion, I simply did not consider Protestantism to be a real threat, and that was my greatest mistake. My faith in Father and the Catholic Church that he administered made me blind. I can see that now. I lost France through 100 years of war.
Okay.
France! So much effort. So much.
Well, that's not the right direction. I must concentrate on the important memories, the ones that led Holm into this situation.
Yeah, so it's like these.
It was a trap right from the start. It was a trap right from the start. At the previous conference 3 years ago, I'm sure he already knew I would bring the Hillsborough sisters here. He knew it. He knew it. He already knew they were his daughters. At the previous conference 3 years ago, I'm sure he already knew I would bring
This is
the
the first event that brought Holm here. Oh yeah, I'm on the right track.
Okay, okay. So we found the first.
I recall Sparta.
What about this
I
one?
recalled Sparta, of my exchanges back then with my brother. I did everything in my power to avoid the Peloponnesian War, but he wouldn't listen. He always wanted more. Father wasn't gentle with William back then, shutting him in the body of Pericles for 8 years, and reducing Athens and its cursed democracy to its knees.
Okay.
And when Elizabeth disappeared, No, it's not possible. I couldn't have missed that. Not me. He cut me off from our father, and I didn't say a word.
Elizabeth's presence was crucial for Holm. If she was still here, he'd still be alive. This memory is important without a shadow of a doubt. It took place after my arrival with Emily and Cardinal Biaggi, but well before I found out the truth about my nature.
Okay. What about this one over there?
He feeds Louis. He feeds Louis, and I continue to see nothing. He stuffed his poor son with an occult knowledge that we usually take months to give to our children, and Louis is only trying his best to get by. He doesn't realize he's being led to the slaughter. He stuffed his poor son with an occult knowledge that we...
What have I missed?
Okay. First memory found. Oh, can I just like listen, like follow these memories?
And when he cut me off from our father, and I didn't say a word.
I must have missed a memory.
No, I do need to find them in order.
I recall
Fuck. So, what was...
Trap right from the start.
Yeah, okay, that was the trap.
France, so much effort, so much wasted time.
What was this one again?
He allowed me to bring Emily back again to this conference. He allowed me to bring Emily back
there we go.
again to this conference. Supposedly to find
I'm on the right track here.
Okay.
His children are gathered together? Yes? Here?
So this one?
And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily?
I'm getting closer to him.
Okay, okay. And this one?
And the cherry on the cake. And the cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea.
I should come back to this later.
What? Ow. What was this one?
Ah, Charles Francois. What an adventure.
I don't think it,
Countess Dunostad.
I don't think any of this
Dear
has
Countess Dunostad.
any anything to do.
No, not that way. I'm losing the thread here.
Yeah, this has nothing to do. Hello?
Ah, Charles Francois. What an adventure.
I'm getting carried away here.
What? Oh, come on.
France, so much effort, so much wasted time. It was a trap right from the start.
Okay, then was this one, I think.
I recalled Sparta, and when he cut me off from our father, and I didn't say a word.
Oh, okay.
I must have missed a memory.
Shit.
Can't hold out. He feeds Louis, and I continue to see nothing.
Like
I recall Sparta.
I can't. I fail to see like how. I mean, I guess.
France,
Yeah, so much effort wasted. Blah blah blah.
He allowed me to bring Emily. He allowed me to bring Emily back
Okay, so
again
that's
to
the
this
second.
conference. Supposedly to find
I'm on the right track here.
That's the third. No, the third is over there.
And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily?
I'm getting closer to him.
Okay, third memory found.
Arrives at the same time as Emily?
Now fourth. Ah, maybe it's when he feeds me. When he feeds me, and then the tea. God, why is it so far away? Why couldn't you have just put all the paintings just like the characters side by side?
I recalled Sparta.
Boop boop boop.
He feeds. He stuffed his poor son with an
There we go.
occult knowledge that we.
What have I missed?
No. What? How is that not correct?
And when Elizabeth disappeared,
Was it that one?
he cut me off from our father, and I didn't say a word.
Oh.
And when Elizabeth disappeared,
Okay, now...
I didn't want to believe it.
Now, and surely it's this one now.
He stuffed his poor son with
Yes.
an occult knowledge that we usually
end here.
Okay, now it's the T. Surely now it's the T, because all the other have nothing to do with the current situation. So far away.
Cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea. He trapped me. He poisoned me to stop me from being able to leave this body. He cut off all communication with Father and brought his children here. How could I not have seen it earlier? He's going to absorb me. A traitor! No one can stop him now. Hurry, Louis. I absolutely must see you before it's too late. You have managed to follow my thoughts. Come to me, quickly.
Yes. Oh god. Great unlocked, emancipated.
Louis, hurry! He's coming!
What's happening?
I can sense him. He's here. He's trying to get inside me, Louis. William has completely lost his mind. He's getting ready to pull out all the stops. He's going to devour my mind, Louis. I'm not going to be able to stop him.
Louis, you are here. I sense your presence.
What? But he can't even see me.
Congratulations, my son. You have succeeded in joining us.
Louis, don't let him draw you in there. You are signing your death warrant if you decide to follow him. I won't be there to protect you.
It's over, my son. We have won. A new order can be born.
Louis, I'm so weak. I can feel him entering. I can no longer keep him out. He's coming. You can still do something, Louis. Don't let him get away with all this so easily. I implore you.
No, I've made my choice. I'm gonna follow Mortimer.
I'm sorry, Uncle, but I've decided to follow Father.
But how can you trust him?
He's my father, and there's so much he has to show me. I'm not responsible for what happened to you. That's your business, the two of you.
You are just as mad as he is, Louis. You'll end up just like him.
It's over, brother. Don't fight it.
You will be punished for this.
Perhaps, but you won't be there to see it, will you?
You will be punished.
Incredible. I met Emma, I met the Zell spirit. I escaped from the ether. You could have met Emily Hillsborough spirit, yeah. Whatever. Okay, 4 more points. There we go. It's the only one that was left. Sweet. Sweet. On to the last act.
Where am I?
It's all right, son. Don't panic. It's over.
I'm back? Where are the guests?
I invited them to go up to their rooms. They're resting. Don't worry.
Gregory?
We won, Louis. It's over.
He's dead?
Definitively. Now the way is clear. At any rate, rejoice. Great things await us.
What did you do to him?
I devoured his soul.
You... But I didn't see you use the Holy Lance.
Indeed not. I didn't need to. Can't you guess how I did it? The Lance of Longinus is just a vessel, Louis. It could have been any object that had the blood of Christ on it. The blood of an ancient, more precisely. But I didn't need the blood of an ancient. You see, I have been in dear Lord Mortimer's physical body for longer than my brother has been in Sir Gregory Holmes. Therefore, I am an ancient, Louis.
How did he do it?
What happened in the ether?
I surpassed him.
What do you mean you surpassed him?
I made sure he was poisoned by my blood before our little chat. Remember the cup of tea in the dining room? I wagered that Gregory simply wouldn't be able to let it get cold. Old habits do die hard.
You put your blood in your tea?
And he put the hangman's rope round his own neck. Ironic, isn't it? Unable to extract himself from his physical body, it didn't take much time for me to absorb him. In any case, what's done is done. I'm going to rest in the dining room. Join me there when you're ready. The time has come to end this little antisocial gathering.
I did well not to follow home, didn't I? Come on, let's get it over with and join Mortimer in the dining room.
Yes. Yeah, okay. So, I guess Jesus Christ... Yeah, I guess I was somewhat right. Jesus Christ was indeed one of them.
Right, now's the time to join Mortimer. I won't be able to go back after...
Yep.
Here we go.
Let's go. I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to kill us, either.
Louis, I was expecting you.
Do you feel better?
Yes, don't worry, I'll be all right. I wanted to speak with you about what's going to happen next. But before we begin, I would like you to give me back the Holy Lance, please. Now that Gregory is gone, he won't be needing it anymore, and I prefer to put it back in its place.
No, he couldn't read our thoughts, surely.
Of course. Here you are, Father.
No reason. So did I even pick the correct one?
Thank you. You wouldn't have been able to do much with it anyway, given it isn't the right one.
Yeah, there we go.
You mean I got the wrong one?
Now, don't blame yourself. There was a reason why I put it with all those copies. If you had been forced to use it, it would never have prevented one of us from changing bodies. This conference will have been one of the most eventful I've ever known.
I'll just have to take your word for it.
Before I get to why we're here, you must know that I've been watching you very closely over these past few days. I won't hide the fact that I was disappointed with you for having taken so many risks with Jacques Peroux. Look where it got you. You could have died. As far as the door of my crypt is concerned, it is a pity that you lost your hand while trying to open it. You committed a serious mistake in proving unable to tell your sisters apart, causing the death of the most promising of the two. What an unpleasant surprise
I mean,
it
they
was
both died.
when I found out that you had tried to warn the Papal States against Gregory and me. Did you really think you could succeed?
Damn it. You found out about that.
But the important thing is that you escaped the worst with Volner, because he could have killed you when you were in the guise of Piaggi.
Yes, it was a bit touch and go.
Which leads me to a chat about what I envisage for you now. You are the chosen one, Louis. The one I've been waiting for all this time.
Thank you,
We are going to be able to become one.
I don't quite follow you.
Be proud of yourself, son, for you are the one I have chosen to be my next mortal coil.
But What about me? Am I imagining things, or did he just tell me to my face that he's going to eat me?
Unfortunately, no, you won't survive the transfer. But I want you to know that I only select my bodies from my own children, and that you are the one who has impressed me most. It's far from being my first time, as you can imagine. I didn't think it was possible to find a more promising son than dear Augustus. You can be very proud of yourself.
Wait a second, hang on. Do you realize what you're saying? Are you insane?
Oh, come, my son. Let's not end everything on a bad note, please.
Son of a bitch! He's not going to get away with this so easily. I won't let you do it.
What on earth are you thinking? That you'll be able to kill me? This is ridiculous, Louis. Come now, be reasonable. Don't fight. I won.
Von Volner tightened his political and spiritual grip on King Frederick William. On the death of the king in 1797, Johann retired with his wife to his country estate in order to continue his work on his theological and alchemical thesis. Manuel Godoy's close relationship with Napoleon enabled him to claim a part of Portugal, as well as the protection of France upon the fall of the kingdom. He died in the company of his beloved mistress Pepita after recovering all his titles and properties. Napoleon Bonaparte continued his political and military rise until his self-proclamation as emperor. His excessive ambition would cost the lives of 1,700,000 Frenchmen and leave France poorer and weaker than ever before. Deported and imprisoned by the British on St. Helena Island, he died on the 5th of May, 1821, as an exile to general indifference. During his second term, George Washington had to deal with a number of rebellions. He enraged public opinion by building close diplomatic links with Great Britain, which forced him to give up a third term in office. He retired to his country estate until his death, without being able to implement the annexation of the highly coveted Louisiana Territory. His Eminence was obliged to justify himself on his return over the letter he had sent to His Holiness. His mental health was called into question, and consequently he was withdrawn from papal state power. It was said in polite undertones that he had been sent to a faraway retreat, the better to hide his anonymous confinement in an asylum of Rome. On his return to Paris, Peru gave himself up to his peers of the revolutionary courts. He admitted to being implicated in several state corruption cases. Found guilty of treason toward the Republic, he was executed without a trial.
There we go. So the only guy to do the
of Lord Mortimer.
to do the
His
right
sudden
thing.
disappearance was a topic of conversation in the European courts, but only for a few months.
What about Louis de Richet? Hey, the last move. Was beset by Lord Mortimer. I did not take Alazif back to the continent. I failed to kill Lord Mortimer. I failed to leave the island safe and sound. Well, I guess we got the ultimate bad ending. Alright. That was, I'm pretty sure this is the end. That was the Council. A pretty cool game. Triple F ending. Indeed, that was probably the worst I could do. But I know I am notoriously bad at like choice games and shit like this. The first time I did the Mass Effect series, yeah, it didn't go very well, let's say. But yeah, I'm still happy to have played it. I'll probably like replay it on my own time and try to get the other endings, or at least the good ending. So yeah, it was pretty fun. I can see like the replayability, because there's a lot of choices and alternate paths that you can do in each episodes, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Quite a lot of choice. A bit of like it's very scattered around. The game like leads you in like several different ways a bit too often. I'd say the only complaint I'd have is that the scenario is a bit too discombobulated, and the you know, it's only at the very end that everything is revealed and everything kind of falls into place. So yeah, kind of weird. I didn't really like that aspect, but that's personal, I guess. So yeah, a good like AA game, I guess. It was quite cool. Right. Yeah, we are done. We are completely done. Just downloadable content. I don't think there is anything, right? Oh no, well, I have everything. It's the episodes. Yeah, this is an episodic game. It has 5 episodes, but you can get like the whole version like for quite cheap, actually, on Steam. So yeah, that was episode 4 and 5 of The Council. We got the ultra bad ending. So yeah, if you want to go and do the good ending, go ahead. But I will end it here, as I am going to travel and I need to pack my bags because I'm going to take the train tomorrow. So, as always, thanks everyone for hanging out. Lurkers and chatters alike, is always appreciated. We are going to find somebody to raid, so if you want to stick around for just a couple minutes, just to show, send love to somebody else, I guess. And if we can find somebody online. Just Jackal. There's nobody online. Okay, never mind. Well, I guess that's it. I will be on vacation. I will be off all of next week. So next stream will be. Look at the dates. Next stream will be on Monday, the 9th of June. Sorry. So on the 9th of June will be the next stream. Maybe Sunday the 8th, but depending on how I feel. We'll see. But yeah, it's been very nice. I will go now and pack my bags, and I wish everybody else, or every one of you, a very good night. Bye bye.